With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 90 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. Streams online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Jasper 9 and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money earned on yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. One ticked off across the board with charge to what because the squad can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap while DSP is chasing green. We're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machine. It's not in burp and leaning ban. It matters not if battery fun is trials can't see it powers make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before lunching into a big pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty wife and all his strife of forgetting that it's unwell and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act as a fact as he rehearsed to be exact and how he felt he was attacked. Teaches nearly over and a win is in sight with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not light. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for it is today, Monday the 17th of July 2023. I do hope everyone is doing well and you all had a very good weekend. And as you can see, Phil's stream is live, he's online, he's barely over 500 members thanks to primarily the generosity of, well, it's mainly Nathan Smith. Nathan Smith within the last week or two has been gifting Phil members, is it 100 members I think altogether. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, Phil's barely keeping over the 500 mark. But basically because of, generosity of mainly one person, but it's like, maybe 2 or 3 people overall who are spamming the fucking memberships just to fucking appease the Phil in his desperation to try and get a better YouTube payday. Boo fucking who to that. So yeah, Phil's awake and online. Somebody was bitching in his chat about fucking Phil playing Street Fighter all the goddamn time. Archimedes and Phil's trying to say, look, we're playing Amnesia, and we're playing Final Fantasy tomorrow. It's a slow summer. And also the anniversary stuff. The anniversary stuff is coming up, so don't worry, Archimedes. The anniversary stuff will be completely different from all the Street Fighter 6 content apparently. We'll have to wait and see about that, but I have a feeling that even during the month of August, during a supposedly, special anniversary month, Phil will still be playing Street Fighter 6 at least 2 times a week, if not 3 or 4. I'm counting different streams, so that, 4 times a week with different streams. So sometimes he plays a fucking Street Fighter game the whole day and night stream. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see, I guess, what Phil does with that crap. But yeah, Archimedes, not very pleased at all with the current lineup. But let's just get into the bingo and let's spin our wheel, shall we? Arm flail again? No, on demand. On demand, okay. It was almost arm flail 2 days in a row, which would have been kind of funky, but there you go. But it was actually what the fuck have I forgotten what it fucking was? It was like on demand, right? I was fucking 2 seconds ago and I fucking forgot. On demand. So I need a number, ladies and gentlemen. The very first number in chat is see between 1 and 190 over the one I use for today's bingo antics. So no pressure, but please pick a good number so we can win today's bingo card. Nordberg was the first number I saw in chat with 42. We're going to the 42nd bingo card, which will be the 44th result. So it's a card on the right hand side here. Fantastic stuff. So we've got Phil to touch his face. Him say reality. Weird noise. No, not say weird noise, but him to make a weird noise. Him saying content and him pointing at the camera. Then you got Phil to say on demand, him flailing his arms, him saying necessarily, him showing examples of YouTuber jealousy, and him laughing. The third row is Phil slapping his leg, him saying members, him snorting, him saying good news, and him smacking his lips. The fourth row is Phil saying wrong, him touching his eye, him saying in fact, sound good, and variety. And the fifth and final row is Phil saying here's the thing, addition, admittedly, him doing siege mode, which is where he crosses and folds his arms when he talks to you, and finally Phil going, oh. So that is the full card for today's bingo shenanigans, and I think it's got a decent chance. I am optimistic that we'll get close to a full house at the very least. I'm going to think if we don't get a full house today, we will be 3 away. that is my prediction. I think we'll be 3 away from a full house, but who knows? I might be wrong. It might be a fucking stinger of a card. Who knows? You know, as reliable and predictable as Phil is with crap, sometimes he throws you a curveball, and sometimes he will not do the things you expect him to fucking do. It's kind of strange. But we'll have to wait and see, I guess. So that's the card. We're going to pick the card I picked. I was going to use the restroom. I'm fucking ready for that. Well, before Phil even begins Street Fighter stuff, thanks to Profit here, I have got the latest stats and information for Phil's, you know, ranked mode. Basically, congratulations to Phil Burnell for finally hitting 1,000 wins in the Street Fighter ranked mode. It only took him almost 2,000 matches to get 1,000 victories here. But 1,023 wins from 1,888 battles. Blanka makes up 61% of those, actually, he's won 61% of his matches with Blanka, essentially. 302 wins, 493 battles. A lot of fucking battles he's had with that. But to be fair, he has not actually done a whole lot in ranked with Blanka for a little while, I feel like. He has been trying to focus especially on Luke, as of recently. But as you can see here, Luke, he's had 79 battles and only 38 wins, so he's below 50% with Luke. So there you go. And so today he's focusing on Blanka again to try and fucking make the most of the cheese of that character more than anything else, I guess. And in case you're wondering about the other stats of Phil, he's not touched Jamie, Kimberly, Jury, Cammy or Gail. JP is still at 71% because Phil used him at first and then never went back to him, so there you go. Thank you again to Profit for sending me those wee stats. Those are the main one though, this is the big main one. So his overall percentage is 54.18%, which has gone down slightly from what it was before, because of his overall negative record with Luke. So good stuff indeed. Oh yeah, I got sent this by Music Mouse on Twitter. Otter's doing slam dunks. This otter from the Oregon Zoo can slam dunk. Sweet basketball. Sign him up to the Harlem Globetrotters, he's fucking adorable. Wee Otter's got skills, some mad skills indeed. Congratulations to Wee Otter. And I guess we treat afterwards to fucking celebrate the slam dunk. Yeah, that's from the Oregon Zoo. Just going nuts with the fucking slam dunks. We do have the normal otters on standby, as you can see here as well. The Monterey Bay Aquarium, which is kind of through the live stream. This guy's just doing little, you know, twirls on the wee hole, having a grand old wee time. So there we go. Before we even do anything else, I thought I would do a little blast from the past for you guys. Anyone remember this moment here from back half a year ago? This was at the start of the year. This was on the 7th of January.
Very nice start. Now, I know for a fact there was someone that said they would tip me 50 if I got 5 kills in a match. I absolutely did, and I believe, Melia, it was you. Not to call you out. You did say $50 if I get 5 kills in the match, which I immediately did.
But okay? Wait for it, there's more.
There you go.
There's a twist. There's a twist, wait for it.
So we'll see what happens here, see if they live up to it or not. Little Crow had done a second super chest, his top 10-10, top 5, 15, and a win 20. So there you go. So there's a second bounty here tonight from Little Crow.
Here it comes.
Thank you, Little Crow. Appreciate that. All right.
Almost there.
So let's jump into the second match.
That is here. Come on. This is here. This is here.
What? Gulag kills don't count? Yeah, bye. Goodbye. Don't come back. Dishonest assholes don't stay in my chat. Sorry. Gulag kills don't count. They're the same as any other kill. Fuck off.
They're not the same as any other fucking kill, Phil. It's a fucking battle. You're trying to fucking survive to your last person standing. You can't count gulag kills. Alright? That's just no one. That's no acceptable in my opinion. That doesn't count. Kill 5 people in the fucking quest to try and get down to the last person surviving. It's a battle royale for God's sake. But yeah, Phil, the guy said I wasn't going to fucking count gulag kills. I think it's perfectly fucking reasonable. Bored Panda's asking what are gulag kills. This game mode, so Warzone Battle Royale had a thing where if you died early enough, you went to the gulag, and if you won the gulag, you'd come back for like a second chance to win the game. The gulag was essentially like some kind of 2-on-2 kind of thing, with just random people that died early on, and the 2 that won, I guess there were 2, would be back in the game. So yes, Phil died early on in that fucking game. He killed like at least 1 person in the gulag. I think he killed actually 2 of them. But because I didn't get 5 kills in the actual game itself, during the rounds and all, you know, Melia said no. So Phil banned him.
All right, MKASP is the super chat.
And blah blah blah. There's more to this than that. If I refresh the page, there's a timestamp. And listen to this further Melia rant.
Sadly, I already got my 5-kill bounty. And then we had Melia. By the way, Melia, here's 5 kills without the gulag. It's too bad you're fucking banned and you can't fucking do it. Or maybe if you were a person of your word and you tip me $50 right now like you said you would have, I'll unban you. How about that? But it ain't gonna happen. I'm not stupid.
So Phil threatening this person to give him $50 and he might get unbanned. That's this is the kind of clip that got a lot of people saying, hey, that's surely against terms of service. And Phil got reported up by a lot of people for this clip. It's on his channel still. This exists on his channel still. This is on DSP Gaming. This is live on his channel. And to me, it's a blatant breaking of terms of service, you know what I mean, by threatening fucking viewers. They fucking give him money and they might get unbanned. Like, they're not owed anything in the fucking first place. Phil did not meet the requirements or the Jesus fucking Christ, so yeah. I just fucking wanted to revisit that wee blast in the past where Phil went absolutely nuts on Melia and just saying, like, maybe if you give me $50, I will unban you. Which is just disgusting kind of behaviour. But there you go, that's DSP for you. I just thought I'd go, oh, he's fucking live early, what the hell? Oh, he's just live, okay, cool. I thought, Jesus man, why is Phil always earlier than usual when it's fucking Street Fighter Day? It's like, you can't wait to get going. He's like fucking 5 minutes early, it feels like. But let me just get the bingo set up properly and go through like the wee, quite, ways we can get free spaces and all. And then, basically we're building up some speed up juice. We're building up speed up juice for later on. So basically, here we go. The card you see before you, ladies and gentlemen, there's plenty of ways for us to get free spaces on the card. First of all, if Phil snorts 20 times, or burps 10 times before he starts recording for YouTube, that's a free space. If Phil gets 100 likes from his audience and blows bubbles from them before he starts recording for YouTube, that's also a free space. If we get 100 likes on this very stream before we finish bingo, not only is it a free space as well, but we also get to see the bubbles animation that Pixar Animation so very kindly made for us all to enjoy for getting 100 likes. So there's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces. Most of them are controlled by Phil and his chat essentially, or by Phil himself and his own bundle functions, but you guys are actually in control of one of the ways we can get free spaces by liking the stream. And of course we've got a full house, we've got 25 out of 25, so there is a possibility for you guys to potentially win a prize, $25 prize, but to do that you've got to make sure that you've left a comment on a community post which is linked in the description of his live stream. It's been, that community post has been live since the start of May, essentially, and there's been over 200 reviews so far, which has left your names down. If your name's not down, I'd recommend you get a comment on there, so if we do win today, you could give me a chance of winning some money, or a voucher, or whatever. But basically it's a $25 prize, but it could be PayPal, it could be fucking an Amazon voucher, it could be anything essentially that you fancy. So, with all that being said, let's get into the bingo. Good luck everyone, here we go.
Good morning, everyone. It's a party here on DSP Gaming.
What a shitey fucking shirt that is. What a boring ass fucking shirt that is.
And I hope you're ready today for Blanka's Brazilian Bash as we attempt to level up my Blanka in Street Fighter 6 to higher...
Is Blanka Brazilian? What the... I didn't realise Blanka was fucking Brazilian. Oh well.
Levels all the way up to Master. Today's podcast is going to be a way more laid-back atmosphere with not a lot of topics to cover, but I'd love to have some interaction with you with some Q&A, so I'll see you in just a sec for today's show.
And the shitey fucking intro, which we can just fucking skip. There we go.
Alrighty, you know what's funny is I have a pretty set schedule, and I adhere to that schedule pretty, closely every single day.
Not really. You usually fucking rock up to your streams later and the fucking stream meant to go live. Usually you're meant to go live at 11:40, is it 10 or so? 10:45 AM your time. In Seattle, that's the time you usually meant to go fucking live. You're usually late for that by a few minutes. Then you fucking turn up to your stream eventually, turn it live eventually, say, hey everyone, how you doing? Hello, hello, and then you fucking go and cream your hands for about 20 fucking minutes, and then you fucking come back again. Usually your streams go live about 8 minutes past fucking 11. Roughly. I mean, it's actually usually around 8 minutes past 11. You're 5 minutes earlier today, and I think people are actually questioning that and calling Phil out for that, which is why he's fucking ready fucking questioning people fucking bring it up. Prophet's asking me a Brazilian, have I ever had a Brazilian? I can safely say I've never had a Brazilian.
And today, it just so happens I started today's podcast maybe like 5 minutes early. And it's funny because we have way less viewers. Probably just because I started a few minutes early. And I guarantee you, give it 5-10 minutes, you're going to see the viewers shoot up.
He's got 174 viewers as of this very moment in time. I'm going 1.25 speed to speed up already, because fuck Phil in his annoying ways. But, yeah. See what I was saying before we get into it, I'm not sure if it's been brought up, but the guy figure, I forgot about that, the guy figure. The auction ended at $5,600. That is incredible. I saw a tweet earlier on by Darksy showing that. And let me see if I can actually find it. Hold on, give me a second here. Give me a second here. Oh, there we go. Sorry, sorry, 2 seconds. There it is. It's the guy. Action figure by Gundam, Darksy, and that being said, the final bid was $5,600. There was 86 bids altogether. That is incredible. Congratulations to whoever bought the fucking figure. That's an incredible fucking amount of money raised for, what was the charity in St. Jude's? Charity? St. Jude's Hospital? So there we go, it's incredible. Prophet's telling me to show Black Mage a video if he shows up. Prophet sent me a wee mean video about Black Mage, not about Black Mage, but he said it was Black Mage, so yeah, Black Mage turns up, Prophet wants me to kind of help bully him, which feels a bit mean, but it's all in good fun, I guess. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I mean, whoever won the ITI figure, I do hope they get to, fully enjoy it. Of course, there's a lot of money raised for a very good cause as well. So, I mean, well done to, I'll say, It's a Gundam, Darksy, and that being said as well, for helping raise a good amount of money, so that's an incredible, accomplishment, especially, that's an incredible bid. I never thought it would get that high. I know the community has been doing incredible things lately, but it's incredible that that's an insane amount of money. For something, it's a cool wee fucking unique thing to make, a wee, custom toy, but that's a lot of fucking money, so congratulations once again, all involved. And, so yeah. Let's get back to Phil then. Hold on, let's just rewind this so that myself out of context.
Happens, I started today's podcast maybe like 5 minutes early. And it's funny because we have way less viewers. Probably just because I started a few minutes early. And I guarantee you, give it 5-10 minutes, you're going to see the viewers shoot up. I guess because I'm just so consistent. So people kind of know, I got to show up around like 11:07 to 11:10, and that's when the show starts and stuff like that.
Yeah, you're definitely consistent, Phil. The fact that we can do bingo every day for your shitey fucking podcast antics definitely tells everyone you are consistent and predictable.
Anyway, good morning, everyone. How are you today? Today is Monday, the 17th of July, 2023. Of course, I am Darkside Phil. I welcome you here to the show. A much cooler day here today in Washington State. Our temperatures went from upwards of 80 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit down to the 70s today, which is a good thing. I do have the air conditioners on in the house, but I'm able to have them at a lower level. Even the air conditioner here in the office I have kind of on low. I'm hoping that it stays cool, because as you know, things are going to heat up today on stream as I play with Blanka exclusively in Street Fighter 6 and attempt to get good with him and level him up, like I said, hopefully, through the rankings of Diamond all the way up to Master. We're currently at Diamond 3-star level, around the middle of Diamond 3-star. So it's going to take some work. It's probably going to take multiple streams of, pretty consistent winning. But I feel like of all the characters in Street Fighter 6, Blanka is definitely kind of my groove in this one. And once again, excuse me, because I got post-nasal drip today. I already sneezed this morning, and that always kills me. But anyway, I watched some tech videos last night. I actually watched the highest ranked Blanka. His name's like Nishinkin or Nishikin or something like that. And learned a few tricks. I learned a couple of tricks that I'm going to try to implement in today's gameplay. And you know what's funny is, at this point with my Blanka, I almost kind of know exactly what to do for higher level gameplay. It's more about execution, and it's more about awareness of what character I'm facing and what works versus who. There are a few things I still don't do. Like, for example, high-level Blankas tend to do the aerial jump back and then Blanka ball, which seems to be pretty safe, and quite frankly, can get a lot of enemies by surprise. They don't expect it, especially when you have them kind of locked in the corner and you're doing your corner mix-up. You can jump back and do Blanka ball to get right back in front of them again and either hit them or then kind of follow up with another hit string, which they're not expecting. So it's something else to implement into my game plan. I got a few little hit strings and combos and stuff. So I'm excited for Blanka today. I hope it continues to go as well as it has up to now, and I can continue to level them up. So anyway, it's Monday. Today is a day of mixed content. We got Street Fighter on the first stream, but we've also got Amnesia the Bunker continuing on the late shift, and I'm excited for that. I really liked Amnesia the Bunker the other day, although admittedly, it definitely seemed like the game was troll bait. And what I mean by that is, a lot of trolls showed up and derailed that stream. And
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. I said this before. I went and covered this the other day. Phil's stream ironically grew somewhat organically during Amnesia. Even before Phil's first big massive begment trying to fucking ask for fucking support, his stream actually, naturally grew in viewers over time. From start to finish, it consistently grew at a steady rate from like the mid 200s to the high 300s. And there was like 380 people were on the stream at a time when Phil started whining about the fucking lack of support. And it stayed around that level for the entirety of the rest of the stream. Profit saying view bots, yeah. That's exactly what Barrett Wells is saying, everyone. Phil did not even have the game title in the title of a stream. Maybe that's why fucking people turned up and was wondering what was going on, because there's this live stream which has 700 viewers, there's a game being played, but nobody knows what the fucking game is because Phil forgot to encode it in the title of the fucking stream. But no, apparently the fucking detractors somehow organised this incredible fucking thing to force Phil to play this game. It's just mental, I don't understand. It's just pure copyright rate. Phil is making excuses left, right and centre to try and explain and justify why the fucking support was so slow for playing Amnesia.
Definitely made it a less enjoyable experience having that level of annoyance on that stream when I was trying to enjoy a new game with you guys. But in addition, it ended up being the lowest supported stream of 2023. And, the trolls definitely jumped on that. Like, he's going to wage quit the game and dumb shit like that. Because they're idiots. Again, their narrative is not reality. Their narrative is the narrative they create and then try to push, and it's never correct. So tonight we jump back into that game.
No offence to people that said that Phil was going to wage quit Amnesia, right? But the only person I know that said that, and I only know they said it because someone in chat told me yesterday, Dudy was trying to say that Phil's going to wage quit Amnesia, apparently. Now, I'm not actually seeing that for myself, but someone in chat said that. But I'm saying, no, I didn't think he was going to wage quit Amnesia. It's a short game. It's a very short game. It's a Game Pass game as well. So it's costing Phil nothing to play. It won't take many fucking streams to play in general. So no, I didn't think for a second Phil was going to wage quit Amnesia. I mean, on the other hand though, Final Fantasy is a game that a lot of detractors are thinking Phil's going to drop eventually. He's only halfway through the game now as it is, and he's fallen asleep during the goddamn game as well with all the cutscenes or whatever. So it's one of those things, will he tough out? Will he continue to fucking try and play the game, or is he going to just give up if support is not there to justify him basically trying to stay awake during the cutscenes every single fucking Final Fantasy stream?
And, I'm hoping I'm going to have some great progress. We kind of know what we need to do now in the communications area. We have a goal set. And hopefully tonight also, we'll get some people who will show up and support the stream. Interestingly enough, I got a bunch of comments on my videos of the playthrough in particular, and also that daily wrap that day. And basically, the feedback I received was thus. The people are liking the playthrough, but, I did it as a night stream. And when I do this night streams, immediately that kind of eliminates a lot of European viewers, because to them, it's a 7-hour time difference. If you do the math, I'm streaming from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
It's actually more than that, Phil. You're like 8 hours behind the UK. And that's like the kind of earliest European time zone. Really? So think of all the people that are in France and in Germany and further afield, further more east or whatever. That's like 9 hours, 10 hours, 11 hours. Yeah. So Phil was like, in the UK anyway, he's 8 hours behind us, but for the rest of Europe it's 9, 10, 11 hours. And Phil's streaming it. When Phil does his night streams, Phil's night streams begin at 3 a.m. UK time. And so I miss a lot of detractor night streams because I'm usually sleeping, and that's what it is. Nothing I can do. Bugged time zone mechanics and all that jazz. But yeah, it's mental though, because it's like but this is a new game. Phil's trying to hype up this brand new game. It was released like last month, but it's a new game. Get excited for it, and then he relegates it immediately to a night stream. Rather than trying to hype up for a day stream, he fucking relegates that to the next stream. And then doesn't even bother to put the name of the game in the stream title. And he has to wonder why support was so slow and so limited or whatever. Maybe it's because he kind of alienated a lot of his fans, or maybe looking forward to the game, who would have been there had it been a normal day stream. It is very strange for Phil to immediately relegate a new game to a night stream.
Right? So you're talking it's 2 a.m. to like 4 a.m. their time. They're asleep. So they can't see that stream. So a lot of European viewers, they got to watch it on demand. And in addition to that, some people are like, well, I like horror, and this is a good game, and I'm going to watch it when I can, but I couldn't particularly just support that stream. But, now that I heard what happened, I'm going to try to come by. So we'll see.
Oh my god, that's so fucking... Imagine if someone said that. I wasn't going to support the stream, but now I've heard what happened. I'm going to get the wallet out and come to the Phil's rescue. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Holy fuck. No, that's incredible. People, is Phil trying to fucking tell us that people are actually fucking saying that because they fucking heard that the fucking support was so slow for that stream, they're going to come out in droves and try and make up for it tonight instead? One more time, Phil, tell us what your audience are telling you.
So they can't see that stream. So a lot of European viewers, they got to watch it on demand. And in addition to that, some people are like, well, I like horror, and this is a good game, and I'm going to watch it when I can, but I couldn't particularly just support that stream. But, now that I heard what happened, I'm going to try to come by. So we'll see what happens tonight on the late stream. There were quite a few people who left comments saying, hey, please continue the playthrough. We really are liking it so far. We like when you play horror games. The vibe is cool, and we want to see that continue, all right? So I'm going to play it tonight. We'll see how it goes. So here's the deal. Today, I don't have a heck of a lot to talk about. There's like one news story I'd like to cover, and it's not necessarily a particularly big or important one. So today what I would like to do is go a little bit more laid back. Today I'd like to have a more relaxed podcast where after I just cover things like the schedule and we'll have an opportunity to just kind of talk, do a little bit of Q&A back and forth. And you might say, whatever happened to Ask the King? You were supposed to do Ask the King like 3 months ago. It still didn't happen. There still hasn't been a reason to. If you haven't noticed, like, we're busy with stuff, what we're doing, right? And there hasn't really been demand for it. I'm thinking we should do Ask the King in August, and here's why. Number one, in August, there's not a heck of a lot going on with games at all. Like, games are very slow. There's like no real releases in August that I'm very interested in. So we're going to have a lot of opportunity to do other things. And number two, August is my anniversary month where I'm celebrating my 15-year anniversary as a YouTuber. So why not do an episode of my longest running show ever, right, in that month? It would just make sense. It could be my anniversary episode of the show for August. So that's what I'm thinking is we'll bring back Ask the King sometime in August, all right? Now, by the way, there's something I would like to do. I received 10 gifted memberships on the stream this morning from Nathan Smith. And first of all, I want to say thank you so much. Nathan's been supporting this stream a lot recently, and I really appreciate that. I want to shout this out now. Normally, I would do shout-outs at the end of my podcast, but for some weird reason, on YouTube, when you gift memberships, if you don't shout them out right away, you can't see the people who got them. I know that sounds really weird.
Has Nathan Smith, like, fucking sold an organ to fucking fund Phil's YouTube demands lately? What the fuck, man? Nathan Smith is autistic, by the way, in case you didn't know, which is not me being mean. That was just... Nathan Smith had told everyone himself in a super chat to Phil he was an autistic viewer. So I've got to question where fucking Nathan Smith's money has suddenly come from. Prophet says Nathan Smith equals a sock. No, a king jet? No, he's not. He's some wee fucking fud in England. He's no... Nah, he's selling a king jet sock. Remember, don't give Phil money. If you're going to troll tip him, just fucking do it without giving a single fucking penny. Troll tips are a waste of goddamn money and time. Yeah. It's Nathan Smith, though. I was like, where the fuck's he getting all the money all of a sudden? Because he wasn't really wailing out on Phil before, and all of a sudden he's got all his cash, he's flush with the fucking money. It's like, where the hell did all that come from?
Because it is. Like, why would I not be able to see who got the gifted membership? But that's how it works. Like, if I don't shout this out immediately, this will kind of like scroll off my screen and go away, and I'll never be able to see who got the gifted membership. So I'd like to just go ahead and shout it out now, so that way, these people get shout outs, and then we can move on. So shout out to the following people. Ready? Zen Shuriken, Howard Baxter, Legalized Nukes 52, Secret Sauce 431, Tommy Oliver, Butters, Camo, Billy Bear, Carl Johnson, or CJ for short, and Red. Congratulations to all of you on getting a gifted membership. Thank you, Nathan, obviously, for supporting DSP Gaming, and let's go ahead and let's update our total number of members now. We're now at 511, and that is great. It's great to be back above 500, let me tell you. For like a week or two there, we really were...
So, no. Phil, the members goal is hit. The members goal has been hit thanks to Nathan Smith. You wanted 510 members, you're now at 511, the goal's met, so why are you now updating the goal and moving the goalposts? That does not seem very fair to your audience.
Dipping. All those gifted memberships for several months had kind of gone away, and we really weren't getting them back, and it's kind of hard. When you're playing a fighting game primarily, and when you're trying to juggle it with a bunch of RPGs you've been playing for months, it's hard to get any kind of real attention or support. There's no big new releases whatsoever until September. Let's be clear here. The next big release is Starfield. Okay, so we're kind of riding the summer out, and I'm fine with that. Every summer usually is a slower time for games, and I'm happy that I have Street Fighter 6 to keep us occupied, but not everyone likes Street Fighter 6, you understand? So I'm happy that in August we're going to be doing some special events for my anniversary. I think that will actually get some interest back in the channel, and some people who maybe have not been interested because they didn't care about Street Fighter 6, maybe they'll come back and check out some of the festivities we're going to be doing, some retro throwback playthroughs and events, some retrospective, a marathon I'm definitely going to do, a Project 7 centric event, among other things. There's going to be a lot of anniversary things going on in the month of August, okay? So if you've been kind of, I don't really like Street Fighter that much, well, there's a lot more coming in August, especially if you've been a long-time fan. I think you're really going to like the stuff that's coming. And I want to say thanks to those being patient. I got to play what's out there. I can't just make stuff up and play games that don't exist. So there you go. Now. Oh, yeah. Nice new shirt again today. As I told you guys, I bought a variety of shirts when I was out on my day off this last week. This one is nice. It's cool. It's actually very soft. I like how soft the shirt is. And like I told you guys, days when I'm going to be playing Street Fighter in serious segments, I'm going to be wearing these kind of shirts because they're very cool. They actually kind of like really cool down my body. They're more aerated than like a t-shirt. And in particular, check out this pattern. It's like a jungle. See that? It's like flowers and like like jungle foliage. It's perfect for Blanka's Brazilian bash today. I mean, this is what he looks like when he's living at home. He looks outside.
So I felt when I think of like Brazilian, right, I kind of think of a really colourful, vibrant, you know, kind of thing. That is like the most boring kind of shirt possible. I do not think Brazilian. I think Brazilian. I think like party atmosphere. You know what I mean? I think, you know, the fucking, you know, the beach, the famous fucking beach. You know what I mean? Yeah, and they have, which I can't, so famous I can't remember the fucking name of it, but Brazil's fucking famous for its fucking beach, you know, and they also, you know, football as well, but colourful fucking things as well, and like they're just fucking like a chill kind of people there, you know what I mean? You just think of a really colourful kind of vibrant thing, and the Copacabana, that's what it was, and but then Phil's wearing like the most kind of beige, it's like a boring grey, like no colour whatsoever shirt, and Phil's like, it's perfect. Built that shirt, I went, it's fucking perfect. It's the same skin tone as me in my fucking parlour. It's perfect.
Outside his window, this is what he sees. This is a nice shirt to be wearing for today, right? I still got a few more that I haven't worn yet. What I'm going to do is alternate. The reason I wore 2 of these in a row is because I played Street Fighter. Like last night was our fan lobby, which we'll talk about in a moment. Man, the fan lobby last night went really well in Street Fighter 6. I don't think I could have been happier. It went super well. We got tons of people in there to play. We had a good variety of gameplay. Everyone seemed to be satisfied and had a good time who was playing. Like, it went really, really good. And I want to tell you all about that today, okay? Anyway, so, yeah, so that went really well.
By the way, we're 2 snorts away from a free space. It's just, we are guaranteed it in pretty much a free space already because of the snorts. In fact, at this rate, we might hit a 40, which will be another free space on top of that.
Well, and I played, you know, that was a serious session last night of gameplay, and today we're doing 3+ hours. So I'm like, all right, whenever we're going to do a lot of Street Fighter, I'll wear this shirt. On days when we're not doing Street Fighter, or maybe it's less serious, like I'm doing World Tour or something, like tomorrow, I'll probably alternate, and I'll probably wear a t-shirt tomorrow, okay? That's because people are so interested in my attire. I don't know why, but, you know, oh my God, in 15 years, Phil never changed the kind of clothes he wears, and now he's wearing different clothes on stream. I know, it's big news, right? It's big, very exciting news that I'll be wearing different clothes on the stream. So, yeah, so that will be happening, okay?
Congratulations, your fucking mom, I mean your wife, and I fucking dressed you for once, and so you're not fucking wearing the same old fucking ridiculous shit over and over again.
All right, so let's talk about yesterday, shall we? Let's do that first. Then we'll talk about the schedule coming up. I got one new story to do. We'll do shoutouts, and then we'll do some Q&A. Like I said, today's going to be a much more chill stream with Q&A interactions as the focus, okay? Cool. I should trial shirtless streams? No, lunch meat. Again, I keep telling you guys. I look nothing, act nothing, and am nothing like Review Tech USA. If you want to see a middle-aged, very overweight man, shirtless, doing really lewd...
Are you fat shaming Review Tech USA, Phil? That seems very disingenuous here. After Phil's anger at the Sunny V2 video on his React content the other day, you know, all of a sudden you're seemingly fat shaming RTU. Is this one of those things? Is that YouTuber jealousy? I know him and RTU don't really get on too well, but is that YouTuber jealousy? Or is that just Phil's natural spite for Richard? Also, I think you're right as well. Toxic Chair just says I think there's a mini snort in there. See, I wasn't sure if I heard it or not myself, but other people seem to have heard it, so I'm going to count it. I won't snort away. Brian saying, I wonder if you'll call him a bad parent now as well. Oh, Jesus Christ. People saying it's not YouTuber jealousy, it's just him being naturally spiteful towards Rich because Rich believes the tractors, essentially. It's not YouTuber jealousy. It seems there's no general consensus over it being YouTuber jealousy. But give it time, though. Give it time, okay?
Again, I keep telling you guys. I look nothing, act nothing, and am nothing like Review Tech USA. If you want to see a middle-aged, very overweight man, shirtless, doing really lewd acts on stream for money, because it's the only way he can make money, you got to go over there and you.
Oh wait! I didn't realize there's more to this fucking rant. It turned into fucking money, and I think we can count it as YouTuber jealousy.
Gotta watch that stream. I am not involved with that man whatsoever. I don't know. Just because I'm white and I'm a streamer doesn't mean I'm the same as every other white streamer. Just so you know, I'm very different. Okay, I know maybe you got me confused with other white people. Maybe you think we all look the same or something.
Where's that racist square where you fucking need it? What the hell? Apparently all white streamers look the same. Keep in mind that the person never even mentioned RTU in the fucking message. The message was simply, how about you fucking do a shirtless stream? Because Phil was talking about fashion, oh, I've got a new shirt for once, look at me wearing a shirt. And so somebody said to him, why don't you just do a shirtless stream for once? and Phil turned it into a rant at RTU. So this kind of rent-free rant here that was unprompted. There was no name drop from the audience whatsoever to fucking talk about Rich. Just Phil went straight into it because when he thinks about a shirtless streamer, that is the first person that comes to Phil's mind. ViewTech USA. Okay, I'm going to rewind this one more time to get the full context and let it play out.
Okay. Cool. I should trial shirtless streams? No, lunch meat. Again, I keep telling you guys, I look nothing, act nothing, and am nothing like ReviewTech USA. If you want to see a middle-aged, very overweight man, shirtless, doing really lewd acts on stream for money, it's the only way he can make money, you got to go over there and you got to watch that stream. I'm not involved with that man whatsoever. I don't know. Just because I'm white and I'm a streamer doesn't mean I'm the same as every other white streamer, just so you know. I'm very different. Okay, I know maybe you got me confused with other white people. Maybe you think we all look the same or something. I'm not sure. But you got to head over to those correct streams if you want that kind of behavior, all right? Anyway, let's continue. No, I'm not Ben Affleck. Did you know that? I'm definitely not Ben Affleck. Anyway. Oh, I shouldn't mention race. I shouldn't, huh? I'm white and I can't mention white people. That's an interesting one. That's one I never heard of before. I'm white, so I can't mention the white race. Really? Anyway, let's continue. I
have a feeling that Steve or Dead is just fucking busting a blood vessel right now. Yeah, as soon as I say that, I just see, oh god, in the chat. Oh, just hang in there, Steve. Hang in there.
Yeesh. Yesterday was a fun day. Good variety. We did my DSP versus the Internet weekly React stream over on my sister channel, DSP React. And let me tell you something. Last week, when we did my show, there were 20 gifted memberships to the channel from ZX0. That's who actually had gifted them over there. And let me tell you something. Because people gifted those memberships, okay? We had 20 new people nominating videos for my React show. Yesterday's React show, in my opinion, was the most refreshing, interesting React show I've done in months. There was a good variety of content in there. It was different from the stuff that I usually react to. Even some of the comedy stuff, some of the animations, some of the, there was like weird, like scary science videos and stuff in there. There was a creepypasta that I actually enjoyed. Like there was good stuff in there and I was like, wow, that was good variety. I wish we could have that amount of variety every week. I would hope that, we could keep that up. Those people that were gifted those memberships, they get them for a month, right? And if anything, I keep telling people, the way that show works is that it's the input of the members that make the show good. I don't pick the clips. The members do. So if the members pick good clips, it's a great show. And if the members pick kind of the same thing every week and it gets boring because we're watching the same thing, I mean, so be it. And originally when the show started, the most members we ever had on that channel was around, I want to say like 130. And it was tons of variety. And then what happened is a lot of those gifted memberships expired. We didn't get them back. And then when we got down to around 60, 70 members, it kind of ended up being the same videos every week. So now it looks like there's more variety again. And if anything, I hope what this will do is inspire more people to say, hey, I like how good that show was yesterday. I would like to actually become a member and nominate more videos myself. Or, hey, just gifting those memberships to that channel worked. Let's keep that going. Let's keep, maybe every once in a while gifting some more memberships to keep that momentum going and get better variety of videos, okay? That's how it works on that channel. Now, FYI, 2 videos are live. Actually, I take that back. As of this morning, 3 videos are live on the channel. It's basically 3 hours of reacting, and it's 30-minute segments, roughly. So 3 videos are live as of this morning. 3 more will be going live, 1 a day for the next 3 days. If you are a channel member, you can access the archive stream immediately and watch it all unedited. But I split it up and I do it slowly over the week so that way it doesn't bombard the channel with content for those who aren't members. Thanks to those who did nominate good videos, and FYI, the threads to nominate videos for next week's show are already live. You go to the community tab of DSP Reacts. If you're a member, you should see the 3 posts that are members only, and you can post up your videos for next week. Many people already have, and I'm looking through and approving those posts. So please keep it up, and the more the merrier. Please consider becoming a member over there. The more members we get, the better that show is. It works out really well for everyone. Okay. Very nice. So what else was I gonna say? Oh, so that was it for that show. The show went really well. And then last night we did the second ever community night, i.e. a fan lobby in Street Fighter 6. Now, the good news was this time around, we actually knew how it worked, all right? Here's how these lobbies work in Street Fighter 6. So I create a lobby, and there you can find the lobby by searching for DSP Gaming. You can find the lobby. I password protect the lobby. So when you search for the lobby and you try to join it, it'll say, what's the password? Now, the password is right there on the stream, visible to everyone. So as soon as you go to join, you can use the password. You get right in the lobby, and then basically what you do is you select your character, and you queue up for a match against me or others, because you can play other people as well. You don't have to wait for me. You can play against others in the room as well.
Okay, Phil, stop fucking talking for a second so I can just say we got our first bingo of the game.
And the way we're running it is I play a set, not just one match, but a best of 3 set with every person who I play. I play a variety of characters. So last night, who did I use? Let's go through. I used Luke probably like twice. I used Lily probably like twice. Marisa like twice. Dalsim, Zangief. Ryu I used a ton for some reason, which is stupid because actually I'm worse with Ryu than I am with the other characters, and I lost a bunch. I'm like, why do I keep picking it? I like the other characters better. I'm much more better with the other characters. I picked him like 5 times for some stupid reason. I don't know why. Who else did I use? Man, I know I used somebody else too. Oh, Honda. I used Honda a couple times, which I learned some very basics with Honda. I was starting to learn some combos, which was very nice. Like, I learned some basic stuff with Honda. My diamond ranked Honda, I'm just learning basic combos with, which is pretty funny. So it was good. It was a good variety of characters used last night. I had a good amount of fun with that. And I fought a ton of different people using a ton of different characters, you know? I know there was Kens, there were Ryus, there was Luke's, Mino's, Marisa's, Zangief's. Was there a Dalsim? I don't think there was a Dalsim. I think I fought one JP. Who else? Oh, there was definitely a couple juries in there. You know, good players too. Good players. Fun. It was fun. It was a good time. And, you know, it seemed like people were pleased. Now, again, the lobby can only hold 16 people at a time. I can only play one person at a time. And the way we're running it is once I do a set, I ask that person leaves the lobby to make room for another player. Now, obviously, there's going to be some assholes in there that are going to ruin it for everyone, correct? And there's not much that we can do about that. You know, you're going to have idiots who try to ruin it for everybody, but you can kick them. That's the good thing. If I kick them, then someone else can get in. So, basically, once you finish the lobby, if you leave, great. If not, I'll kick you, you know? And if there's one of these trolls coming in, I kick them, and it makes room for more players. I don't know exactly how many matches I played last night, honestly. You know, I'm trying to think into my head. I don't know 100%, but it was a good amount. It was over. I stayed extra. I did like 2.5 hours, and you know, overall went pretty good. I mean, support, you're not going to get overwhelming support on a fan night. Never have that I ever really. You know, whenever I've done anything interactive with the fans, is a way to like give back. It's not about doing like a, you know, serious business deal. You're not going to get that much, but it was decent. It was a decent amount of support for those who were there and supported the stream. I want to say thank you.
It was like 50 odd fucking bucks he got in tips. About 50 odd fucking dollars. Keep in mind that during the day stream, Phil Burnell got fucking $190 in tips. This is not a digit, but Phil got like 50. Street Fighter 6 got 50 odd bucks on a night stream. But yeah, day stream though, $190. I guess Phil's not even going to bother mentioning that. It's funny how he doesn't want to fucking mention how amazingly well supported the fucking day stream was. But the night stream, he's going to fucking talk about how well supported it was. Or the lack of support, rather. So, kind of funny that.
It was nice to have at least some support on the stream. And I had a good time. I would say I'll probably do these maybe once a week. I'm down for doing them like once a week, a fan night where I play against the fans. Now, right now what we're doing is casual, meaning I mess around with different characters or whatever. Maybe eventually I would do like, okay, it's serious business night. It's DSP versus the world night. And what I want everyone to do is bring their absolute best. And all I'm going to do is try my absolute best to win every single match as hard as I can, probably using Blanka or Luke. Like, those are my 2 best characters in the game right now. So I don't see why that wouldn't be who I try to use. But I don't want to do that every single time that I play in a fan lobby. You know what I mean? Like, the whole point of playing with the fans is giving them a little bit of cool interaction, which they don't really get otherwise outside of just talking to me on stream. You never get to play games with me, right? This is a cool way to play games with me, and it's not super serious. If I'm using a character I'm not great with, you have a chance of winning, which some people did. They beat me last night. My Ryu is really rough. My Ryu sucks. So a lot of people were actually beating my Ryu. I was like, well, good. I'm glad that people are getting wins, and, you know, they can feel accomplished that they actually beat me because, you know, I'm not playing super try-hard like an asshole.
What do you mean I feel accomplished that they actually fucking beat you, Phil? It's not actually that big a fucking deal. It seems like almost half the fucking people that you fucking play and rank beat you, so it's no big fucking deal for most people. A lot of these fucking current and former FGC guys that fucking come across you are fucking, they have to be told by other people that they fought DSP and they beat DSP and they go, lol, didn't even realise it was him. Well, no wonder it was fucking easy. Most people, even when most people don't care. The majority of people, I'm willing to bet the majority of people that come across DSP on Street Fighter 6 don't know it's DSP gaming. We will know, obviously, because fucking we're attracted to pay attention to that shit, but I have a feeling that most people will not be aware it's Phil.
All the time. I hate to say it, a lot of people in the FGC are like that. They don't want to ever have fun. They're just about, I must win every moment. And that's not what life is about. Life is not about you must win in every single instance and every single moment. Sometimes it's about giving some happiness to others. You know?
By fucking letting them fucking beat you. Nah, fuck that, Phil. Look, no. If you are fucking playing someone you look up to is fucking good at the fucking game, right? I'll personally, like, you know, if I'm playing somebody, like, comparison, I don't play Street Fighter, right? I don't play fighting games. I play Rocket League, though, right? So if I manage to fucking play somebody who's an amazing, like, champion at Rocket League, I wouldn't want them to take pity on me. I wouldn't want them to fucking think, oh, let's just fucking keep this guy in the fucking... No, I want them at their fucking best, so I can fucking see how fucking, you know, what the difference is, essentially, you know what I mean? And, like, how far away from that kind of level, but I also want to see what I can fucking do to them. Is there anything I can fucking do to impress them? And probably the same for fucking people that are fighting Phil as well, as one fans as well. Who can impress Phil Burnell? And Phil's trying his fucking best, and you're still fucking managing to hang off him and even getting the better of him. That's the kind of thing that I think fans would actually appreciate fucking more. Not, oh, Phil let me fucking win, I feel accomplished. Fuck that shit. You'll never fucking get better at a fucking game if you don't fucking play against fucking better people. It's as simple as that.
What I'm saying? It's not about you all the time. So I really enjoy having that kind of a night, and I hope that you guys liked it. You can watch the videos right now. They're on demand on the channel. Good variety of content, and I hope that you guys will continue to show up for those streams. Well, like I said, we'll probably do them once a week moving forward. I don't know exactly when. You know, we'll see. But there you go. So it went well, all right? So, yeah, and, you know, again, night and day from Wednesday, when Wednesday people have, oh, this didn't work, we couldn't get people in the lobby, oh, there was a master level look, all the bullshit, who cares? That's what the dumbass...
There it is, the mention of master level look, unprompted, unwarranted, but I started to fucking just mention the master level look. And by the way, that guy who was a master level look was playing Phil last night. Yeah, the guy's called Can, and I've seen the video that Raw Phil made earlier on of the couple of matches that he had with Phil. Apparently, I don't know how, but he has a couple of fucking alternative accounts apparently. I don't know how Raw Phil fucking knows about him. I mean, I assume maybe he actually knows a person directly, so he knows which fucking ones to clip and record or whatever. I'll show you guys, hold on. Let me find it for you guys, give me a second here. Give me a wee second here, where is Raw Phil? There's Raw Phil, and the video that he made earlier on. Yeah, here we go. DSP versus... Hold on. There you go. DSP versus Can111. He's even got his own YouTube channel. This guy here. This guy here. He's got his own fucking song. So, DSP versus Can111. And his name in this one was Henry G. And Phil got beat by Henry G a couple of times. They're both platinum. This was 3-star platinum from DSP, and this was 5-star platinum. Look. As I said, I don't know if he's just changing his name or if he's got alternative accounts, multiple accounts, I don't know. Because later on in the fucking thing, Henry G turns into Dingo Egret, which is also part of Can. And this is Diamond 1 versus Diamond 3. So, I don't know, it's a weird one. I'm not sure if it's his multiple accounts or he's just changing his name very easily to fucking keep playing Phil. I don't understand what the fuck's going on with that. But apparently, Phil fought Can multiple times. And, yeah, Can won pretty much every single time. I think there was one round that Phil won. You know, as in, it's like, you know, best of 3 essentially in each fucking battle. But, yeah, Can dominated his ass for the most part.
Do the haters, they focus on nonsense. It doesn't fucking matter at all, you know? So, you ignore that bullshit. And, I did ignore the bullshit. And we had a great time last night, and I had a lot of fun, right? So, I certainly hope that you guys will continue to show up for those streams. And by the way, give me feedback too. If you think there's a way that I can improve them or whatever, by all means.
Oh, Ian Sorer's telling me it's a guy called Seraphim17 YouTube channel has a video and the reason behind it. I never knew that. I'll look into it later on then. Cheers for that.
Please do. Alright, but I had a great time last night. Cool. Okay. So, one other thing before we get to today's stream. There's something that we didn't have the other day, but I would like to bring it up. Alright? It is our ongoing tracking of my, basically, day 1 progress with each character that I've used in Street Fighter 6. As you can see now, I have used 12 out of the total 18 characters in Street Fighter 6.
Is this including casual, you fucking scrub? Because I think you've lost more than you've won with fucking, look, I'm just telling you.
12, alright? That's pretty good, you know, to try out that many characters in the game. There's still 6 I haven't really touched. But, overall, I had a good time trying out a variety of characters for you guys. I hope you've enjoyed the variety of content that I put out for the game. The latest was Luke back on Friday, and as you can see, this is tracking actual rounds. I won 135 rounds and lost 115. So overall, I definitely won more than I lost. And as you can see, keeping, you know, our overall first run rounds, I am still in the positive. It's not by much, but I am still in the positive, thankfully. I was actually very happy to do as well as I did with Luke. I didn't think I would have, especially because they tossed me once again into Diamond ranking. But what are you gonna do? I ended up hanging in Diamond, which was really cool. So here's the thing: if you're not aware, in 1 week's time, there's a new character in Street Fighter 6. Did you guys know? That's correct. Rashid releases on the 24th of July. All right. So what I'm going to do is next week on Friday, I'm not going to pick a new character. We're going to focus in on existing characters, and then we're going to use Rashid on Monday, the 24th. 1 week from today, it's going to be a Rashid day, basically, where I focus in on this new character. We take him into his guide, we go through his combo trials, and then we try to use him online. All right? And I was thinking that I could definitely do that for each new character that comes out in Street Fighter 6. We could try to cover them in that manner, which would be pretty neat, I feel. So, yeah, it's going to be a Rashid celebration 1 week from today when he comes out. He'll be the next character, new character, that I try in the game. So because of that, that means that today we're not doing a new character. It's Blanka. That means that Wednesday we're not doing a new character. On Wednesday, we'll probably go back to maybe like Lily or maybe Zangief for someone like that. And even Friday, you know, Fridays, Street Fighter Fridays, we'll do variety again, but it's not going to be a new character, right? We'll try to maybe go back to some other characters that I've used and level up. Maybe Luke again. Maybe we can do Luke again on Friday. That'd be pretty fun, actually. And then that Monday, so a week from today, will be the next new character, Rashid. All right? First DLC character in the game. We'll see how they've done with this character. See if he can hang with the rest of the cast. We'll find out, right? Alrighty. Cool. So, let's go through the schedule, and then let's get the shoutouts, and then let's chill and do some Q&A. So schedule-wise, today, this first stream is the Blanka Brazilian Bash, where, entire stream, I'm going to play with Blanka. What I'm likely going to do is I am...
Shut up for a second. That's not a bingo. Okay, continue. People are thinking that was a weird noise that Phil made. You mean this kind of thing here, where he's going like, alright.
Alrighty.
You think that's a weird noise? It's just him speaking kind of weird. I think him making a random noise, not him throwing some sort of strange twang or an accent, whatever, to his fucking something he's saying. You can still hear what he's saying, you know. I don't know, or is that not the weird noise? What was the weird noise you're talking about then? Was the weird noise before that or after that? I don't know. I don't want to miss like a weird noise, but nah, that's not a weird noise.
And do some Q&A. So schedule-wise, today, this first stream is the Blanka Brazilian Bash, where entire stream I'm going to play with Blanka. What I'm likely going to do is I am going to go into training mode just for like a few minutes. There's a couple little techniques that I want to practice with Blanka, just to try out a couple things, like a few hit strings quickly and see if I can get them to work. And if they do work great, then I can implement them into my game. Because what I'm seeing now is the top level Blanka, essentially what he does is he always tries to combo into lightning. And then once you combo from lightning, you have really good control. You can try to push the enemy to the corner further. You could go for a big juggle. You could do a super cancel. You could actually do a drive cancel into an extended combo. Like, there's a lot of different things you could do. And so I would like to actually mess with that a little bit in training mode for just a few minutes. And then we're going to jump online and do all ranked play. I'm hoping to get more wins than losses and to level up my Blanka further. You know, right now he's in 3-star diamond. Man, it would be great if we can get him to 4-star diamond by the end of today's stream. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen, especially because remember, the more we play, the higher rank we get, the harder the fights are going to be, and it's going to be tough to fight some of these high-level, top-tier players. Blanka is not considered top-tier. We're going to see what happens, all right? Go from there, but, yeah, let's see how it goes today with Blanka. Then on the late stream tonight, as I've already stated, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, it's the continuation of Amnesia the Bunker, as we continue to try to survive, solve puzzles, and explore this bunker, very claustrophobic with this monster coming after us, and of course the killer rats that are now after us. But what I would say is, please, if you can, show up and support the stream. The last time that I played this 2 days ago, it was literally the slowest support stream of the year. I would like to not have a repeat. You know, it'd be great if we could get a little bit better tonight. Let's see how that goes. Tomorrow, Tuesday, the 18th, will be the continuation of Final Fantasy 16. The good news is we're right smack dab in the middle of a very exciting story mission. So if we start off with that action, and then probably, admittedly, knowing this game's pacing, we'll probably have about 90 minutes of boredom, and then we'll be able to come back and actually do another, hopefully, fun story mission by the end of the stream. Let's go for some good progress tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow night, on the late stream, it is the return of Street Fighter 6's World Tour mode, where I play with my avatar character. We continue to explore this open world and do missions, train with the various Street Fighters, and learn their moves, and go from there. It's a fun mode, very similar to Yakuza. I like how chill it is, and I love the fact that we can interact. While I'm doing this serious ranked gameplay of Street Fighter, I can't interact with you guys. I gotta be focused on the game. It's very hard to even have conversation or shoutouts. However, when we're doing the World Tour mode, it's a chill night stream, and we have a good time together with that kind of interaction and fun and discussion. So that's going to be a good one on Tuesday night. And then Wednesday, as I've already stated, we'll do another major stream of ranked Street Fighter 6. Who will it be? I'm not sure. We'll determine who that'll be, you know, between now and Wednesday. And then Wednesday night, more Amnesia the Bunker. And depending on how it goes, you know, will we beat the game then? I don't know. People are saying the game's 6 hours long. However, as you guys know, it basically takes me a lot longer to get through these kind of games. Why? Because I'm reading all of the logs, which takes extra time. Because I'm interacting with you guys, I'm doing shoutouts, I'm talking with you, and when that happens, it takes longer to get through. So even though the game may be 6 hours long, we likely won't beat it on Wednesday. I'll probably need like another stream to wrap it up. We'll see. Then I'm off on Thursday. When I come back on Friday, it's Street Fighter Friday, Street Fighter all day long. Saturday, we'll do Final Fantasy, and if I need another Amnesia stream, we'll do it. If not, then we'll be looking to do something different on night streams. What should replace Amnesia? Should we bring back Elden Ring? We could do Elden Ring in night increments moving forward. I think that would be kind of neat. We'll talk about it once we get near the end of Amnesia. We'll figure out what exactly we want to do. All right. One other final thing that I want to remind you of before we kind of get to shout-outs here is that we got a special event coming up, and this is on Saturday, the 29th of July. It is a marathon-style event, and it is called The Dark Side of Machinima. It is a long-form React event that will take place exclusively on my sister channel, DSP Reacts, a day full of React content. Number one, I'll be reacting to the newly released June the King documentary on the rise and fall of Machinima, the very, very prominent and popular partner network on YouTube, until they completely fell apart from the inside out and went out of business completely, which shocked everyone, except the people who actually was working with them, who knew how messy they were. Number two, I'll be adding in all kinds of stories and information from my own personal experience with this company. I'm actually going to review all of my emails, which I saved over the 6+ years that I was a member with them, or a partner with them, I should say. And I'm going to be talking about all these different stories and things, experiences and interactions that I had with them, and telling you how they went down from my perspective, and how messed up and how confusing of a company they really were. Because let me tell you, in all the years that I worked with them, I never really could read what was going to happen next with this company. You could never tell what their next direction was going to be. At one day, they would act cordial and happy and nice to be working with you and offering you free trips and free games. And the next day, it's like you didn't want to hear that you existed. It's like, what was going on with this company? They have no idea who they are, what their identity is. They were a big fucking jumbled mess. We're going to make a day of it. I'm going to order some food that day, so we'll have our next Feasting with Phil mukbang event, or if that's what you want to call it. It should be pretty great. It should be a fun, chill day of relaxing, interacting, you know, reacting, and just having a good time without gameplay for once. So that's coming up on Saturday, the 29th of July. All right, and then the next big thing after that will be in August. We're going to do a series of special events to celebrate my anniversary. I think what we'll do is once that Machinima event is done, we'll sit down and seriously plan out the different events for August. I'm almost thinking once a week we should do a special stream. Like 1 week we'll do a special Project 7 retrospective. 1 week we'll do a special overall 15-year retrospective where you guys will nominate your favorite moments from my time as a content creator, and we'll do a...
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Bart. We also super chat says, when they stopped offering me free stuff, I became disillusioned. Pretty much, actually, yeah. Phil has noted, I mean, it's a bizarre stance of Phil to fucking take. Phil trying to fucking, claim he knew all about the fucking shenanigans that happened at Machinima. He had no clue. Phil, keep in mind, most people were desperate to escape Machinima. Most content creators were desperate to try and escape Machinima's clutches. Phil was fired from Machinima, essentially. Phil wanted fucking answers. He wanted resolutions because he wanted more fucking money, because the money that he was expecting was not coming. And so when he wanted answers and demanded answers and fucking gave Machinima an ultimatum, they said, okay, we're severing our partnership with you, goodbye. How toxic does a content creator have to be for Machinima to get rid of you rather than never be around? I don't know any other content creator Machinima let go willingly. Like they wanted rid of them rather than be around.
15-year retrospective where you guys will nominate your favorite moments from my time as a content creator, and we'll do a big retrospective event all day one day. And then maybe we'll do some retro playthroughs over the month. You know what I'm really feeling? And I don't know how you guys feel about this. I'm feeling maybe we should play GTA 5. Because that's a game I only played once ever. And to go back and re-experience it now that we know that GTA 6 is in full development swing, maybe a timely time to do that. Maybe not. It's been 10 freaking years since I...
Oh, hold on. Maybe it's a timely time to do that. Did I hear that? Did I hear that right?
Only played once ever. And to go back and re-experience it now that we know that GTA 6 is in full development swing, maybe a timely time to do that. Maybe not. It's been 10 freaking years since I played GTA 5, and I've only played it once. I did dabble in playing it in first person again, and we dropped it after only like 10 hours. But I'm thinking it could be something interesting to do. I've only played it once. It would maybe a good re-experiencing of the game, get us back into the GTA vibe for the new one coming out. I don't know what you guys think. I guess we'll have to see. But, some ideas of things to do for the month. Throwback playthroughs, games that I played in the past. We go back, we play again. We'll see. But anyway, we'll talk about it. Some retro games, too. Like, I'm really feeling the vibe. Like, I want to go back and play some of my favorite retro games ever. Like, some of the Mega Mans or maybe the classic Mario, stuff like that. Super Mario 3, do a solo Super Mario Brothers 3 playthrough, maybe, which I've never done. I only did, like, a co-op playthrough, like, over 10 years ago. So, stuff like that. We'll see. We'll talk about it, all right? But anyway, yeah, it's going to be a good month, August, all right? Cool. And by the way, yes, I'll still be having Street Fighter 6 coverage, and all of that's not going to go away. That's just going to be balanced with the more retro things that we're doing to balance out the month, just so you know. So, okay. Cool. All right. I have one news story today to talk about. You ready for this? Our news story today is regarding Xbox. Ladies and gentlemen, Xbox Live Gold is ending. Ah!
Oh, there's your weird noise right there. I love how he has to look towards himself on the monitor to make sure he's not... Why is he wanting to make sure... He's intentionally trying to make himself look silly here, right? But he wants to look to the side to make sure he's not looking silly. Also, that's another bingo. But yeah, I don't understand why Phil is needing to look to the side to fucking make sure he's looking... it's so confusing. Why spoil it by looking at the monitor?
Sorry, Jasper. I scared Jasper.
Oh, for God's sake, the poor cat.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Oh, there's the next fucking thumbnail. Thank you very much to Logan K for the super chat. It says GTA 5 has a black protagonist and lots of sexualized content. Get ready for the cringing and nail biting. Yeah, Phil might not be allowed to fucking play the game unless he has special permission from his mom, I mean his wife. I genuinely think it would be interesting to see Phil play GTA 5 in first person mode like the full game. It's something I've never actually tried myself. I've played the game some parts first person, but I think a whole playthrough, it would be a completely different experience in my opinion. Or as you playing it, you know, I don't know if you guys have ever tried to fucking play the game and do the whole story mode in first person. It sounds like a kind of very, even though it's the same game and the same missions and all that, approaching it from going from third person to first person, it does seem like a very different kind of experience to try and, you know, play it that way. I don't know, it's kind of strange. But yeah, let's not lose this potential thumbnail here. The annoying thing is these fucking yellow, you know, the spikes are going to get in the way a wee bit. It is what it is. But let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see how this turns out. So here we go. And you know that'll do. That's good enough. That'll have to do. So here we go. There's the next thumbnail right there.
Sorry, Jasper. I scared Jasper. Jasper's on the floor, and I did that, and he looked at me like, what are you doing? Sorry about that. Ah! Xbox Live Gold is ending. Are you aware of this? As of... Oh, shit. As of September, there will no longer be Xbox Live Gold. Instead, Microsoft is starting a new program. It's called Game Pass Core. All right? On September 1st. Here's what it's going to be. Number one, it's exactly the same price as Xbox Live Gold. Number two, it will include online multiplayer, just like Xbox Live Gold. Number three, it'll include 25 plus Game Pass games, including Doom Eternal, Forza Horizon 4, Gears 5, and many more Microsoft exclusive titles. And number five, their old promo, which used to be called Monthly Free Games with Gold, is ending. Now, in reality, I would doubt there are very many people out there who are relying on Xbox Live Gold anymore. Xbox Live Gold is something that started in the Xbox 360 era, back when, you know...
Roachbait seems to be asking me to pause it. Why do Roachbait just keep spamming pause? I don't mind pausing, pal, but why do you want to pause? I'm very confused. Have I missed something here from Roachbait, or I don't know. I'm not to try and single him out, but I just seen Roachbait spamming the word pause, so I wasn't sure if he wanted me to check something or not. Oh, he's pausing after each statement. I thought you were telling me to fucking pause. You confused the crap out of me. Right, anyways.
Live Gold anymore. Xbox Live Gold is something that started in the Xbox 360 era. Back when, you know, if you wanted to get the premium service of Xbox Live and you wanted to get all these bonus features, you would pay for it each month. Originally, it was free, and then they started charging for it. If you remember, you had to have this online subscription to play their games online. And there was a lot of bullshit, a lot of hoopla around it. But in reality, back in the Xbox 360 era, actually the far superior online experience was on the Xbox 360. A lot of PS3 games had issues with online play. The voice communication was far inferior. You didn't have the messaging systems. Today, everything's kind of equivalent. But back then, it was a lot different, and that's why Xbox kind of charged this premium price for their online services. And I had it. I never had a problem with it. And then eventually what they started doing is they started adding the Xbox Live games with Gold. So every month when you paid their subscription service, you would get some free games. And as long as you stayed subscribed to Xbox Live games with Gold, you would keep those games. Now, what's interesting about this is if games with Gold is ending, what's going to happen to all those games that were games with Gold over the years? For example, one of the games that was games with Gold was Lost Odyssey. Okay, that's actually how I own Lost Odyssey. I never bought it, but because I was an Xbox Live Gold subscriber, I have Lost Odyssey's rights with Games with Gold. If they're doing away with Games with Gold, does that mean I lose the digital rights to Lost Odyssey? I don't know. And I don't think they've addressed this yet. I don't, because they just announced this overnight. So I don't think that anyone's really tackled the question yet of what actually is going to happen here. Jasper, do you want to come up? Hold on. Let me put my leg down there. Here you go. He wants to come up and my leg was in the way. I don't think anyone has answered the question yet. You know, so hopefully it doesn't mean you'll lose all the rights to your games with gold games, because there's games on there that eventually I wanted to play, you know, and I don't know if I'll be able to if they're going to remove that access. I don't want to pay for it, right? It kind of sucks. Now, truth be told, if you already are a Xbox Game Pass subscriber, you already have all these features anyway. And most people have upgraded. They're not just doing the basic games with gold, or Xbox Live Gold, I should say. They've already upgraded to a Game Pass subscription of some level, because there's multiple Game Pass subscription levels. So in reality, all they're doing is they're replacing a legacy product from 2 console gens ago with the modern product. They're renaming it and they're rebranding it, and there's a few minor changes. It's not a big deal, but at the same time, it is notable because, you know, you never know when changes like this happen. Will something be lost? Will something be gone by the wayside? Hopefully, we retain our rights to our games, and the quality stays the same and all of that. You know what I mean? But hopefully, this is not some kind of a screw job where we do lose stuff. That would suck. You know, I always told you guys I wanted to play Lost Odyssey for you. You know, and I hope that eventually I'll be able to one day. So there you go. All right. Yes, Jasper's very happy to be here today. Jade is happy to see Jasper. Everyone's happy to see Jasper today. Juan is too. Jasper loves being on stream, right, Jasper Kitty? Jasper. Jasper. Jasper Kitty.
Shut up, bitch!
He never talks. He never talks to me in here. He is the most talkative kitty outside of this office. I'm not kidding you. Just this morning, I'm brushing my teeth before I come on stream, and he comes to the bathroom. I say, Jasper, he goes, meow. He always talks. He will never talk in here. For some weird reason, he refuses to talk in this room. Maybe he really is camera shy. He's only done it once ever. He's only meowed once ever on camera. So maybe he's a camera shy kitty. Are you a camera shy kitty? Jasper? Are you camera shy? Huh?
Shut the fuck up!
Oh my goodness. Anyway, that was my only news story for today. Let's do some quick shout outs. I've already shouted out the gifted memberships from Nathan. Thank you, Nathan, for supporting the channel. Now let's get to tips, which means that Jasper Kitty, I'm sorry, but you do have to say goodbye to everybody. Say bye-bye. He doesn't look at the camera.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
So I can actually get over here and start doing my stuff. So I've received a $29.99 tip from Game Tracker. Thank you to Game Tracker.
Here we go.
Animation going. Let's get you on the leaderboard. Let's see what he has to say about the Blanka Brazilian Bash today.
Oh, fuck me. Here we fucking go.
Excuse me. Hooey.
.5 speed has been requested, and I will gladly deliver. 1.5 speed. Here we go.
All right, Game Tracker, thank you so much. I mean, Game Tracker has literally supported every single Street Fighter 6 stream I've done since the game came out. That is amazing. Thank you so much, Game Tracker, for that. Really, you're an amazing, source of help and support here on the channel. Awesome. So he says, more Blanka. I definitely agree with playing him at least once a week to keep up your progress and prevent some rust. I even have a new tip for him. Cool. Something that I've seen high-level players use is wake up backward jump into immediate OD air ball. So let's think about this. Wake up backward jump into immediate OD. Okay. Jump up, jump back, immediately meter burn, air Blanka ball. I actually just said that. If you were listening earlier on the show, in the tech video that I watched Nishikin use last night, it's Nishinkin or Nishikin, I forgot to pronounce the name. He's doing air Blanka ball a lot to mix up the opponent. They think that you're jumping back to try to get away, so they're going to rush in. Nope, you could Blanka ball right into their face. So he says it's a new option for the guessing game when you get knocked down. It may even have better risk reward compared to OD up ball. So what you're saying is you get knocked down, try to jump back and immediately do air ball if you can get off the ground fast enough. Gotcha. OD up ball will beat strike and throw, but is punished hard on a whiff or a block. Back jump into the OD air Blanka ball beats throw, escapes on whiff, and is plus on block and loses to strike. That's right. If they're doing a meaty strike, it'll stuff it. A noteworthy detail here, a strike will generally hit before you spend the bar, and also will just be a regular hit instead of a punish counter. Relatedly, back jump into non-meter burn air ball still beats throw and is minus, but safe on block if it hits low enough. Unrelatedly, here's my stats for my fan night last night. Here we go. Here's how I did last night in the fan matches. With Luke, I won 7 and lost 3. Marisa, I won 8 and lost 1, which is hilarious because I think that Marisa is one of my weakest characters. Lily, I won 5 and lost 6, so I actually lost more with Lily than I won. Ryu, I won 8 and lost 5. I thought I lost a ton with Ryu, but I guess I won more than I lost. Zangief, I won 4 and lost 2. Dalsim, I won 5 and lost 4. Honda, I won 5 and lost 4. Overall, 42 wins, 25 losses. So you see, I did lose a good amount, about a third of the time. I was losing.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Auto Insane. Has to remind everyone once more that Game Cooker doesn't even own Street Fighter 6. Why on earth is Game Cooker sending Phil so much Street Fighter 6 hints and tips and knowledge when he has not even got the game himself? Not even sending him knowledge and help, not shit. He is willingly forking over at least $30 every time to help, to try and guide Phil into fucking not sucking as much. And he doesn't even have the goddamn game himself. It's incredible.
Overall, 42 wins, 25 losses. So you see, I did lose a good amount, about a third of the time. I was losing last night in the fan lab. Actually, more than
money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh,
Thank you very much, D-Dog, for the super chat. It says 2 times speed for Street Fighter crap. Normal 1.2, well, normal 1.25 is a normal, isn't it? 1.25 for the standard stuff. You know what? I can agree to that. Street Fighter talk is so mundane and boring and just pish. So yeah, let's just go 2 times speed for the Street Fighter gibberish.
5 losses, so you see, I did lose. But I'm out about a third of the time. I was losing last night in the fan lab. Actually, more than a third of the time. And I'm happy to do that by not picking Blanka out constantly, because I do feel like it would be a boredom if I just picked Blanka constantly and I was beating everyone's butt. I think it would be pretty boring. So, overall, great stream, great fun. Thanks again to anyone who joined and participated and or supported. Can't wait to do another one next week for you guys. All right. I received, let's see here. Hold on. What the hell?
Okay, hold on. If this game clicker again, it's still Street Fighter related. Hold on.
A $1 tip. This person's name is My Way.
Okay, we're slowing down. We're slow back down to 1.25. As soon as you start talking about Street Fighter again, it's going back up to 2 times.
They said, can you give a shout out to my friend Nevin and also my mom Kay? All right, shout out to your friend and to your mother. Word to your mother.
Oh my fucking god, Phil actually did it. Phil went full boomer mode. How do you do it, Phil? Kids and said word to your mother. The 90s are fucking calling, they want their fucking lingo back, for fuck's sake. Word to your mother.
What? Thanks for the $1 tip there. Appreciate that. All right. Very good. All right, guys, that is what I got. So unless any more contributions come in, that's it. If you guys would like to ask me a question, please tag me in the chat. Let's do a little bit of Q&A. If we run out of questions, then we could easily end the podcast a little earlier and maybe do a little bit extra gameplay. We'll see, but let's see what you guys want to talk about today.
Hold on. We've seen a little flash of the phone. We need to do some CSI here.
Questions, and we could easily end the podcast a little earlier.
So he's charging his phone.
And maybe do a little bit extra.
Not too sure what we're looking at there. Not entirely sure. This is normal background. So I have no idea what the hell we're looking at there. If anyone has an idea or a clue.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah, yeah. Money.
Thank you very much to Profit for the super chat. It says, word to your moms, I came to drop bombs. Fucking getting into the spirit of the good old, the retro diss tracks back in the day. Jesus Christ. Thanks a lot, Profit, for the super chat. And yeah, I still can't believe Phil said that. What the hell? But yeah, LC, look, if anyone wants hotters, they're over there. There they are. There's a little update notice. But yeah, that's why would Phil say that? Jesus Christ. But yeah, it looks like Phil's lock screen on the phone.
Q&A. If we run out of questions, then we could easily end the podcast a little earlier and maybe do a little bit extra gameplay. We'll see, but let's see what you guys want to talk about today. Jade says it's cool. I don't have to play you. I love watching you in Street Fighter 6. Jade, I would still like to play. I would. If you could.
If only Phil would actually bother to invite the poor guy into fucking playing them.
We're going to be doing these fan lobbies once a week. If you could try to keep joining, it would be awesome. If you don't want to bother with it, it's fine. But it would be cool to at least get a couple matches in with you if possible. It'd be nice. But again, I understand it's tough. You got a lot of people competing to try to get in there, right? King Kane, I have absolutely zero interest in AEW Fight Forever. Really. I just have no interest whatsoever. If you haven't noticed, I didn't buy the WWE game this year. Why on earth would I buy their competitor's game? It doesn't make sense. Arkham says, what do you record your games with? This capture device. I don't even know what it's called. Hold on. This is the one that was donated to me at the end of last year when my old one finally broke after using it for like 8 years. It's called Avermedia. I can't even read it. Live Gamer Portable 2 Plus.
Bruh.
Okay. It's called the Avermedia Live Gamer Portable 2 Plus. That's the first time everyone ever asked me what it was. That's it. A Live Gamer Portable 2 Plus. That's my capture device. And that's for everything. I plug it all into there and it looks great, right? The quality, honestly, much better than my old device. My old device basically would chop up a lot whenever there was a lot of higher amount of stuff going on the screen. This one, I'll admit, it pixelates a little more than the old one, but it retains the frame rate. Like, you'll still watch at 60 frames, while the other one used to dip in frames constantly and chop up. This one doesn't. So that's nice. And now, remember, I did these big changes earlier this year. My stream is actually going through my graphical card, while the videos that I record are actually being recorded via my CPU. So
Prophet, calm down. Ignore Phil's tech talk. Just let it go. I knew Prophet would fucking explode. I knew. Just ignore him. Ignore the bad man.
Because I split the load of the processing power, the videos are able to be recorded at much higher bitrate and look much better now. So overall this year, my quality has gone way up in multiple ways.
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much for proper. Sorry, not proper. Thank you very much for Barrett Wells with Super Chat. I'm busy trying to fucking make sure Proper's not going to fucking explode in anger. But thank you very much, Barrett Wells with Super Chat says knows as much about his equipment as he does about his pet's medical history. Very good point there. Phil didn't even know himself what the fucking thing was called. Like no one's ever asked me that before. Well, you'd think that this is your business. You'd think you'd know what you're using. You know, you'd be clued up on your equipment you're using for your daily business needs. Like you'd know what it's fucking called in case you need to fucking update drivers, not shit. As if Phil's going to update anything on that crap. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I want to rewind this one more time. Purely just to fucking make Prover suffer. And so we don't miss anything that Phil's talking about when it comes to the tech side of things.
But it retains the frame rate.
Whoa, speaking of fucking frame rate, let's just make sure the quality is 1080. There we go.
Like you'll still watch at 60 frames, while the other one used to dip in frames constantly and chop up. This one doesn't. So that's nice. And now, remember, I did these big changes earlier this year. My stream is actually going through my graphical card, while the videos that I record are actually being recorded via my CPU. So because I split the load of the processing power, the videos are able to be recorded at much higher bitrate and look much better now. So overall this year, my quality has gone way up in multiple ways, which is really excellent. Okay, very good. Would I try Baldur's Gate 3? No, I have no interest in Baldur's Gate 3. It's a series I know nothing about. It's usually PC-centric, although I heard this one will have console, but it's PC-centric. It sounds like it's over 100 hours. I don't care. Sorry. JDTV says, if you want to do a retro replay, do Castlevania 4 again. And I just played it last summer. I'm not going to do that again so soon. Would I ever do a dance like a thug shaker if I reach a donation goal? I don't know what that is. And I'm also not good at dancing, but if you wanted me to learn to dance, to do it on stream, you know. The cha-cha.
Shut your hole.
I have to learn. I don't know. I'm not a dancing god. Okay. Well, hold on. David H. says, don't get mad at me for my suggestion. I would not get mad at you for a valid suggestion. Have you thought about limiting your submission length for videos on your React show to 10-minute long so they don't get skipped as much? I mean, we could. Up to this point, I think really we've had maybe twice ever it's been an issue. Like yesterday, someone submitted a video, and it was a very valid topic. The video was parasocial relationships in live streaming. So, for example, I think what the discussion was supposed to be was that people now who exclusively watch live streams all day long are starting to feel like the people on those streams are like their real-life friends, and they're actually giving away time from real-life activities to spend time on streams. Now, listen, everyone has a different reason why you would watch a live stream, correct? I would hope that if you're someone who's a huge fan of my content, okay, that you also have stuff going on in your life outside of these streams, that this is not the end-all, be-all of your existence. You've got family, you've got friends, you got other things that are important to you. And that...
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to MFB for the tip. Who is... Oh, you're going to make me fucking read that, you filthy... But fine. Thank you very much to MFB for a tip who says Tyrone isn't splitting any loads when powering through Ket all day. You nasty bastard. Thank you MFB for the tip, I do appreciate it. Filthy fucker.
Not the end-all, be-all of your existence. You've got family, you've got friends, you got other things that are important to you, and that you spend time with them too. This is just one aspect of your life, correct? These streams are not my whole life. I have an entire family unit outside. You know, I live with my wife. We have a pet, Jasper. We have a whole thing going on out here.
I mean, I'm not really one to talk, I guess, with being filthy because I went a bit extreme with this kind of thing up here. I sometimes throw in some random thing up here. And so today I put DSP allegedly attempted to rape John Rambo's nose while he slept. So yeah, I guess I'm not any better in that regard. So yeah, I don't know why I'm criticising MFP when I'm probably worse.
Hobbies and things you guys know nothing about. That's healthy. You understand? It shouldn't be that your entire social interaction is just these streams, right? And I'm not just saying just me, but also others too, because some people just sit there watching 10 streams a day. That's their life. I urge you, if that's your life, make an honest effort to try to diversify what you're doing, all right? But anyway, I think this video was like a 27-minute long video discussing that topic. It could be the best video ever, but I don't have 27 minutes to give up on my React show to watch it. It's just too long. The whole point is that it's a Clips React show, all right? So, if you ever wanted to see me react...
Steve, do I need to call you so you can vent? Steve's losing his damn mind. I need to drag you into this so you can vent and get out of your system, pal. You seem like you're fucking really losing your mind right now, pal. I will drag your ass into this so you can vent as much as you need to vent, because you're just going apoplectic here appears when it chat.
To a video like that, there's two venues you can do it. Venue number one would be go to my Patreon, patreon.com/darksidefil. $50 pledge. I will make a private react video just for you. Okay? If you wanted to see me react to that video, that would be the perfect thing to do. Then you get your own reaction. Then you can choose, you keep the video for yourself. You can upload it to your own YouTube channel because you have the rights to it. You can, do whatever you want with it, right? That's number one. Or number two, if people really want to see me do long form reacts on longer videos, that's something we can do in the future. We can do like a long form react day, but let's say there's 6 of those videos queued up, okay? So I can watch and react to those, right? And you know what I'm saying? It would be great, I feel. Doing a day where we talk about serious topics all day long on DSP Reacts, and it's not just a clip show that we rush through, but instead we take our time in a marathon setting. I'd be down for that. I think that would be, a longer form video, bigger, more important discussions rather than just laughing at a clip or brushing through, all right? Now, should I restrict the criteria to 10 minutes or shorter? I mean, we've had a few videos that were a little bit longer than 10 minutes that I feel like we skimmed through and we got a good amount of information out of. I think right now, we're good. But if we continuously see people submitting clips that are very lengthy, then we may have to take action. For now, I don't think we've gotten to that point yet, so I don't think it's that serious of a topic, but maybe it is something that we need to tackle in the future. I thank you for your suggestion. Jade says, cool shirt, you look ice cool. P.S. Blanka today, eh? Of course, always Blanka. Blanka's the main. You know what we found last time I was watching this Machine Kid video? Do you listen to Blanka's sound effects? He sounds like Scooby-Doo. He totally does. He listened to his sound effects today when I played with him. He sounds like fucking Scooby-Doo. I was like, dude, once you hear it, you can't unhear it. You just wanted to hear right in the middle of his combo, you wanted to hear him go Scooby-Dooby-Doo as he's electrocuting you. It's funny as shit once you realize it. No, I've never ridden an elephant, Brillo. JDTV says, what about other Castlevania games for the collection? If there's ones that I haven't played, perhaps I would do them. I don't think I should be replaying, because last year I did the Castlevania collection, which is Castlevania 1 through 4. I really don't think I should be playing those again right away. But if there's other games I missed, maybe yes. Golden Nobles at this point, I have no plans for Pikmin 4. Maybe next month, but at this point, I don't think I want to tackle it this month, just being honest. B-Boy Cyclone said, actually, I recommended the Dragon Ball Z Cell Saga and that Mega Man X animation. Glad you like both. They were both good. And you got lucky, because remember, on DSP versus the internet, it's a random order shuffled playlist. You got lucky, and actually both your videos got watched. Some people sadly didn't get their videos watched at all. Some people only got one video watched, but that's luck of the draw, and everyone has an equal chance. Some people are luckier than others some weeks, right? Why do I think Willow asks strange questions? You'd have to ask Willow. I have absolutely no clue. It's almost your Independence Day. I'm glad to hear that one. What are my thoughts about meeting friends online? Do you think it's less meaningful than IRL friends? No. You can have a very valid and healthy online friendship. I think that the whole... Oh, he's going to try to go for the bottle cap. The discussion about parasocial relationships with streaming is not, for example... Okay, let's say, for example, you're on my stream right now, and there's people in the chat who you become friendly with, and then you actually start talking to them outside of the streams. And next thing you know, you spark an online friendship, and you're playing games with them, or you're hanging out. That's a friendship. That's a valid friendship. But I think what happens is people are using streams themselves as a substitute for real social relationships. So, for example, are we acquaintances? Yes, we are. Absolutely. If you're a regular of my streams and I know who you are, or whatever, we're acquaintances. Are we close personal friends? No, we are not. And I'm never going to be a close personal friend with someone who's a viewer of my stream. I hope you guys understand that. I have my own personal life with my family and everything. Jasper, will you please stop right now? I have my own close personal life and stuff here. So you're never going to have that close personal relationship with me. You understand that? But that doesn't mean you can't have it with others, and that's perfectly valid. The problem is there's people who go to a stream and they think, hey, if I throw money at this streamer, I'm going to be friends with them. And I'm going to have priority in their...
This might be what breaks the pygnosis. That was a very dangerous rant here that Phil is making towards his dumbass audience. Because it genuinely might fucking break the spell that a lot of them seem to be under. If Phil was laying down the law here, like, guys, just because you're for my money doesn't make you my friends. I think Derek, for one. Well, Derek never throws Phil fucking money. But I genuinely think Derek thinks he's Phil's friend. Prophet says this is how I win Jad's heart. Lies, and more damn lies. You won my heart with your smart tech knowledge.
Hey, if I throw money at this streamer, I'm going to be friends with them. And I'm going to have priority in their life. And I mean, let's be honest, that's the exact thing that happens with these female streamers who are taking their clothes off over on Twitch and other places. Now I think they went over to Kick because they didn't like Twitch, so they went to Kick now. That's exactly what it is. These guys who just kind of like, I hate to say it, they don't have real life social relationships. They just sit around all day behind their computers. They have no attempts to try to have real life relationships with real people. Instead, they throw money at girls to take their clothes off on camera to think that's meaningful. It's sad. That's an entire culture right now of content creation, and it's a very sad culture because it's not real. it's fabricated, it's fake, it's imagined in the minds of these guys and gals. So I'm sure women pay for it too, right? And it's just not right. Yet it's essentially exploitation is what it is. You're exploiting people who sadly don't have real life relationships with people to make them feel like they're getting something out of their stream that they're not. They're never going to have an actual meaningful romantic or personal relationship with the streamer, yet they throw money at them to act like they're going to. It's sad. That's the parasocial discussion that needs to be had. You know, you got to be careful about this stuff. There's a slippery slope. You don't want to be so obsessed with someone or a series of streamers that now that's your entire existence on planet Earth. What's the point of that, right?
Jeez, there's a lot to unpack there. I have a feeling that Steve is like thinking this is like content for days. This rant alone can fuel a lot of discussion for sure. About, you know, because obviously Phil, a lot of questions have been asked about Phil's fan base, and you know, are they all there mentally, you know, or how many are on the spectrum, how many are fucking genuinely, how many are being taken advantage of by Phil because they are, you know, limited in some capacity, things like that. So Phil being clear and honest about this kind of thing, you're not my friends and all shit. What? I don't think a lot of them will take that nicely. I think a lot of them are going to be upset about that. Well, I say a lot. Some. I think some will definitely be upset about that.
JDTV, I know there's AI stuff all over the place, but I'm not going to talk about it only because there's such attempts at, you know, there's
money, yeah, money, oh, money,
That was rocking in this dance.
money.
He loves the tune. Thank you very much to Barrett also. It says Kevin Styles is on sewer slide watch right now. Yeah, Kevin Styles, in case you guys aren't aware, is some random DSP nutter on Twitter who seems to always try and defend Phil to the hilt every chance he gets, as well as, you know, he's also having a go at some random detractors, not sure, you know, I mean, he's some random Twitter weirdo. You know, the thing is, there used to be quite a few more of them back in the day, like, you know, back in 2016 and 17. Used to be quite a few more of Phil's fans out on strong force on Twitter. These days it's not really, it's basically K Styles and that's about it. So yeah, this Kevin Styles character, I don't even know if he's on Phil's streams or whatever. I don't know, it may have a different name. It could be one of these sock accounts, who knows. But he's always seemingly trying to defend Phil on Twitter, thinking he's like, you know, he's some kind of white knight or some pish. Well, at the same time having to go at the mentally ill detractors and all that shit. So yeah, he might not be doing too well right now hearing this from Phil.
JDTV, I know there's AI stuff all over the place, but I'm not going to talk about it only because there's such attempts at, you know, there's a lot of potential with people using people's AI voice and or visuals that they could create some really nasty stuff. So I'm not really going to talk too much about it.
We have a free space, ladies and gentlemen. That was our 20th snort of the stream.
Do a lot of spiders come into my home? Well, a good amount, I would say. And, you know, before we had Jasper Kitty, it was a problem. Like, there were seasons where more spiders would come into the house, and if I didn't see them early and get them out, they would grow and become big. Like, I had some big-ass, you know, spiders in my home before. And I think they're called the wolf spiders, which is fine because they're not harmful to humans, which is good. But at the same time, man, they can get huge. And the other thing is, in my house, especially downstairs, I have very tall ceilings, so it's hard to get to them. If they're up on the ceiling in the corner, I can't get to the spider to get it out of the house. So, you know, I would say we have a good amount. But since we got Jasper has been taking care of the bugs in the house. He's a good kitty in that way. If he sees a bug, he basically beats it up and eats it. He does. He smacks it around, and then he just slurps it right down like a treat. A tasty treat. So, since we've had Jasper, we've seen significantly less bugs in our house. So, it's kind of a added bonus of having a cat as a pet. Jeremy Kyle says, I feel like you're better with Luke than you realize. If you're bodying most people with basic combos and fundamentals now, imagine what your Luke will be if you play with him more often. I mean, I feel like you're correct. I even said this the other day. After one day of Luke, I actually feel like my Luke is my second best character. I definitely still think, you know, my Blanka's better, but I think that my Luke is my second best character out of everyone. I don't know what it is, maybe it's just natural. He's naturally a build that I'm good with or something. I don't know. But if I start perfecting combos and doing better with that, you're right. And the thing is, right now, I have no good mid-screen combo. I have not perfected the timing of the wall bounce. I don't even know if I want to go for that. Maybe I should just go for the launcher and then just do like a single hit after the launcher and just have, that's my bread and butter combo because it works, right? After the launcher, you can do a super. You do level 1 or level 3 super. So it's good damage. You know, I'm debating it because I don't like dropping my combo constantly when I use Luke. But, I mean, you're right. I think that Luke is just kind of fits my style. I don't know. I don't know why, but it just does. Okay. Juan, I already addressed the fact that you said that Independence Day for you is next week. I know. I already said, you know, good for you. Hope you have a good day. I don't know what you do to celebrate. Let's see here. An anonymous tipper tipped $2. Says Sega of Japan has confirmed more remasters and remakes are on the way. Reboots of old Sonic games are now being planned for the future as well. Interesting.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Chris Mike Crawford for a super chat. Says, I'm convinced he dyes his hair 100%. The thing is, though, Phil has always denied that he dyes his hair. He gets asked it a few times, especially when he's had a fresh haircut, you know. Anytime Phil gets a fresh haircut and I get a chance to fucking play this.
Go back to Supercuts and get your $5 back, jabroni.
I love getting a chance to play that sound clip because it's just a fucking great fucking one to use. Anytime Phil gets a fresh fucking new, you know, cut, I love playing that wee clip. But he has been asked several times if he dyes his hair, and he always says that he does not dye his hair. And I'm not sure if there's some strange semantics going on by Phil Burnell, where he is not the one dyeing his own hair, but someone else is, like the hairdresser. So anytime Phil says, I don't dye my hair, he might be trying to be quite literal about that, and say he's not the one doing it, but there's actually getting someone else to do it instead for him, which means he'll claim, he's not lying, he just thought he was being asked if he dyed his own hair. Personally, I do think Phil probably does have some sort of haircut option, where he actually gets some colour put into it as well. That's what I think.
More remasters and remakes are on the way. Reboots of old Sonic games are now being planned for the future as well. Interesting. So basically, Sega is planning a ramping up of their content in a big way, especially Sonic. Cool. I wonder how that would work out, right? Have I ever been into the Mission Impossible series? I saw Dead Reckoning last night. I thought it wasn't bad. I saw I think the first two movies in the 90s. Like the first one was like 96, I think, and the other one was like late 90s. The first one I thought was decent and had a really interesting twist plot. The second one I thought was complete trash. I hated it. I thought it was a joke. They're riding motorcycles at each other, jumping off in midair, grabbing each other in the air, spinning and firing guns. In what dimension is this a actual combat style?
It's entertainment. It's an action movie. You're meant to fucking suspend your fucking disbelief of what's real to enjoy the fucking action in the fucking movie, to fucking make the impossible possible. It's called Mission Impossible. So going by the title of the fucking movie, Phil should be sitting there thinking, why is this fucking mission getting completed? The title of the fucking movie lied to me. This movie claimed this mission was impossible, yet Tom Cruise seems to be completing the fucking mission, confirming it's possible.
Like, what the fuck is going on in this movie, right? So, I didn't think I liked the second one. I think I might have seen parts of the other movies, but I never really got into the series, no. So, honestly, I can't give my opinion on the overall series. I thought the first movie was good. B-Boy Cyclone says, no spoilers, but what did you think of Like a Dragon Ishin? I'm about halfway done. I'm loving it. Pretty good game, although admittedly, it is a slow-paced game. It's kind of a slow grind game. And if you like that style, if you like the older Yakuza games, it's quite good. For me, I thought it was decent. It was a good chill playthrough for me. So I really enjoyed it in that regard, okay?
Dead air. Dead air. This is 1.25 speed, remember. More dead air.
Okay. Sorry, I got an email. I got distracted. Okay. How high is the chance of me getting to master rank with Blanka today? Pretty much 0%, because I think even if I win every single match I play today, I still wouldn't hit master. I think that it becomes more of a grind the higher level you get, and right now I'm just hitting just after maybe a 25% into 3-star diamond. So I'm thinking if I win a lot today, I'll probably hit 4-star diamond, but that'll be it. And then I'm thinking probably maybe 2 more streams, if not more, to hit master. Again, it really depends, because I think when you get higher level, it's going to be harder to get consistent wins. I don't think
I would find it so goddamn funny if he fucking goes back into plat. I don't think it's going to happen. He's halfway through diamond, essentially. But I think it would be hilarious. And it'd be a fucking little ego check from him. Even if he goes down to like level 2 diamond or level 1 diamond, it'd be hilarious to me.
Going to be winning consistently. It's going to be like, get a win, get a loss, get a win, get a loss. You know what I mean? So it's not going to be until... By the way, this piece of hair, look at it. Every day it does this. If you wonder why this piece of hair sticks up, it's because when I was a kid...
Oh my god, is he about to fucking blame his mum again? Please, please, please. Okay, I'm going to rewind it and let this cook out, okay? I'm going to rewind it and let it all play out. Steve, brace yourself. Everyone else, brace yourself. But this could be another, you know, my mommy fucking brushed my hair and cut my hair until I was 16 kind of story.
Get a win, get a loss, get a win, get a loss. You know what I mean? So it's not going to be until... By the way, this piece of hair, look at it. Every day it does this. If you wonder why this piece of hair sticks up, it's because when I was a kid, my mom always parted my hair right here. okay? And so she would part my hair, and she would brush it one way this way and one way. So this was my hair like this, parted like this. And what ended up happening was it killed my hairline. That's why I have less hair here than anywhere else on my head. Because literally for shit, until I was in high school, that's how I did my hair, okay? So yeah, it actually killed my hairline right there.
That's how she done your hair up until high school.
Now what happened is, over here, I have way more hair on this side of the head, so it doesn't look even. If I had hair on both sides, it would look even, but it doesn't. It looks like I have like extra hair here on this side of my head because there's no part there. I never parted my hair on this side of my head, you see? So there's always like this big extra tuft of hair that's puffed up on that spot on my head, and that's why it kind of sticks out. And people are like, oh, Phil's hair looks like weird. It's like jumping all around, looks messy. I mean, no, in reality, it's fine. It's just not symmetrical because I had a part. So here's some advice. If you have a kid, don't give them a fucking part in their hair because it fucks their hairline up. No, really, it does. But, you know, parents don't research anything. Back then, you couldn't. There was no internet. Here, I'm here to tell you firsthand.
It's not in a fucking libraries or something you could fucking research into. Like, did every single fucking person of Phil's age have fucked up hairlines because there's no internet back in Phil's time? When Phil was just a fucking teenage dirtbag baby, there was no internet to fucking speak of, apparently, for parents to look up into how to fucking do hair. So every single 41-year-old right now has a fucked up hairline because there was no internet, apparently. Jesus Christ, hold on. I want to try and find this clip. I want to try and find the clip here. I have Pig Go ready and standby here. How are we going to find this? My mom. When's the last time you fucking talked about his mom?
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Chris McCrawford for the super chat. Says, Mom confirmed the tractor. Hair combing. Pretty much, aye. He was playing, it was during... Where's this game? It wasn't Pokemon he was playing, it was another game. It was Disney Dreamlight Valley he was playing. So I'm looking for like thumbnails of Disney Dreamlight Valley, which isn't going to be too far back in the past, I think. Fucking I Am Fish, Jesus Christ. Where's Disney Dreamlight Valley? I don't know, I can't mind the exact quote here, I'm trying to think here. The bald prophet sent a DM on Discord how he parts his hair. Jesus Christ, okay, it's a cute picture. This is how Prophet parts his hair. This is Prophet, ladies and gentlemen. Basically, if I can just, you know, gets a waxer and shines that chromed him up real nice. Let's zoom in on it. Look at the shine going off that big bald head of his. There we fucking go. Jesus Christ. Mind you, there's some hair here, to be fair. I mean, Prophet, do you actually shave your head to try and keep it bald? Because I see some hair at the side here. I know some people prefer staying bald, you know, so they kind of shave their head. Hold on. I'm going to do an advanced search. Disney. It's the first part. Here we go. Finally. Here we go. So this is the original clip of Phil talking about his hair, okay?
17 years old. My mom always did my hair like that. So because she...
Let me rewind it just to get the full context. But you heard Phil there talking about even when he was up to like 16 years old, his mom combed his hair for him. Let's hear it one more time.
Combed my hair to a side comb. That's exactly how my hair would look with a side comb. Because that's how I used to look when I was in like elementary school. My mom used to comb my hair like that. But actually, the truth is, that's why my hairline is much less on one side than the other, because all the way until I was like maybe 16, 17 years old, my mom always did my hair like that. So because she always parted the hair there, it actually fucked up my hairline. And that's why, right, that's exactly where my part was, right where my hair.
So Phil literally saying there, for his entire audience, his mom used to fucking brush his hair for him up until he was 16 or 17. That was literally Phil's words there. Am I wrong for interpreting that? Because Phil tried to retcon that and claim that he never said that his mom brushed his hair for him until he was 16 or 17. But that is literally what Phil said to me, and that's how I interpret it. That's how I heard Phil say it.
Why my hairline is much less on one side than the other, because all the way until I was like maybe 16, 17 years old, my mom always did my hair like that.
Exactly. So yeah, and that's what I'm saying, he tried to retcon the crap out of us and claim he never said that. You know, so it's amazing. The day after, people were making fun of Phil for it, you know what I mean? And he's like, I never said my mum brushed my hair when I was 16. He did say it. It's on video. It's on his channel. It's live still on his channel. Anyway, back to the bingo.
Don't fucking part your kid's hair like that. Seriously. Make their hair symmetrical so when they grow up, they don't have a fucked up hairline. There you go. What were some of my favorite games to play as a kid? When I was growing up, my first console ever was the Atari 7800. And some of my favorite games were Jungle Hunt, Dig Dug, Moon Patrol, Ball Blazer, which I played with my dad. It was actually a polygonal game on the Atari. Yes, there were Atari games that had polygons, and that was the first one I ever played. And also ran at 60 frames per second, unlike the other games I had, so it was like unique because it looked so much action. Man, I had so many games. Pole Position. What was the one with the I can't remember the one with the boats. It was one with boats.
Siege mode. It's not a bingo, sadly. We're 5 away from a full house, and I've ticked off siege mode because he's crossed and folded his arms there. So we have a free space, remember. We have a free space because Phil has snorted over 20 times. We need Phil to say a wrong, in fact, sound good, oh, and finally need to touch his eye, which he seems to not do as much these days. He had a spell for a while, a couple of weeks back, where he always touched his fucking eye. But, yeah, the last couple of streams, I don't think he's done it. But of course, we're getting close to a full house here, we're not too far away, and we don't know how long Q&A is going to last as well. Let's have a head start, let's have a wee look here. He's still doing the stream here, he's still doing... Okay, so he stops the stream. He's going to stop the podcast in about 12-13 minutes time from now. But then also he's going to have a wee bit of, and before he starts recording for YouTube as well, he will talk as well and have unrecorded stuff. So there's a big chance to win. There's still plenty of ways for us to win, plenty of chance to win.
Cars. I can't remember what that one was called. I liked it though. Asteroids. I had a lot of the classic games back in the day. And then when I got my NES, games like the Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3 were some of my absolute favorites. And then Super NES is really when I hit my stride as a gamer. Because then I got so heavily into Super Mario World, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, games like classic RPGs, Final Fantasy 4 and 6, Chrono Trigger, that kind of stuff. Street Fighter, when all the Street Fighter games were coming out, I had those on there. So that was really my big collection was on SNES. Big Papa Phil says, is it safe to say your dad got you into gaming and continued to let you grow with that as a hobby? No, my dad was not into video games whatsoever. It was my uncle Rich, who was really into gaming. And I went over his house, for a holiday, and he was playing computer games, and he showed me the computer games, and I was fascinated. And he was the one who gave me my first home console, which was Pong, that you plug into your TV. And then later on, he donated his Atari 7800. And that's how I had an Atari 7800 with all those games. That's how I...
even when Phil was a small child, he was getting donations from people to fucking play video games. Some things never change, so his uncle's to fucking blame for him having this fucking sort of mentality, waiting for his audience to fucking give him games to fucking play, and consoles, and things to fucking record them on, and fucking LED lights, and everything else in between.
Got into gaming. My dad was never into gaming. I mean, the most he ever did with me was he played Ball Blazer, or Karateka, or another game, and after I went to NES, he literally never played video games with me ever again. Here's the thing. My parents were supportive of me having hobbies. Like, for example, my dad, when I was a kid, before I was young or old enough to do it myself, my dad every Friday and Saturday night would drive me to the local arcade and sit there in the arcade when I was a young kid and watch me play video games. Now, he wouldn't watch, but he would do, like, he went to night school, so he would do a lot of studying. He would do some of his homework and stuff in the arcade, reading and stuff when I was there. And
careful, Phil. I don't want you to fucking turn us into some sort of fucking segment where you're shitting on your parents here. Be very fucking careful what you fucking say here. Don't turn us into some sort of fucking diss towards your goddamn fucking parents. Be nice.
Basically just supervised when I was younger. When I got older and I could, go there myself, then I did it myself. But in my younger years, he was the one who every week would take me to the arcade and basically supervise and, make sure that everything was safe when I was much younger. Remember, I started going to arcades when I was like 13 years old. So, yeah. So did he support my efforts to be a gamer? Well, I mean, my parents bought me game consoles and video games. My dad drove me to the arcade. Did he ever play games with me after like a couple of years of I should say Atari 7800? No. My dad was never into video games, nor does he care about them. To this day, I don't think he's played a video game in about 30 years. Seriously. What does that mean? Arcade and college classes, big money. I'd like to know what that means. Danny in the chat says, arcade and college classes, big money. What does that mean? Arcade is big money. It was $5 a night when I went there. $5, you'd play the whole night. Night classes, my dad went to public college. He went to a place called Housatonic Community College. That's where he went for night school. Free college. What the fuck are you talking about? I swear to God, people just like, they do ridiculous stuff. They make shit up. What are you talking? Are you insinuating I have a rich family? No, I do not. My family does not have a lot of money. What you're saying is fucked up and stupid. Oh, really? People are saying it's a troll. Look at their name. All right, I'll just ban them now. Fuck them. All you gotta do is tell me, guys. The moment you see that, they're out here. I don't care. I mean, it makes sense. They're insinuating nonsense, right? I didn't know. I didn't even look at their name. I'm not looking at their whole name, so. No, I've not seen the animated Castlevania series on Netflix.
We have another bingo because Phil went, oh. So we're 4 away.
No, I have not watched Leapfrog on TV. I have no idea what that is. What's up, Shin Black? How are you? Welcome to the stream.
Technically we're 3 away because we have a free space. So I just want to correct that. We're technically 3 away.
What fighting game has a better OST, Street Fighter 3 or MVC 2? Do you still have a favorite track? Oh, man. MVC 2 is so cheesy that it's like... The thing is, when MVC 2 first came out, I hated the music. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to stand it. You know, because it just sounds so cheesy. I'm going to take you for a ride.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Logan K for the super chat. It says 20 tokens is an entire night. X to gout. I mean, who knows? Phil claims it's only like $5 at the arcade. I am skeptical of that for sure. But Jesus man, yeah. I don't know. The amount of success that Phil Burnell has had on YouTube. He has made a lot of money on YouTube, and you got to wonder how much is he giving back to his fucking loved ones to show their fucking appreciation for him. He's taken more off him. Remember, he fucking took $5 or something off his fucking mum to help pay for his fucking backdated taxes. Not shit. You'd think if somebody with that kind of fucking success, he would have been fucking given more for his fucking parents and been, you know, giving back to the people that fucking raised him. And no, Phil, as far as I'm aware, Phil has not done anything like that whatsoever. He was making silly money on YouTube, and he didn't fucking treat those he fucking cared about most, you know, he didn't fucking spoil them, he spoiled himself. And he fucking got himself into financial fucking ruin because of those, you know, selfish fucking decisions. So there you go. Well, apparently I have 100 likes. We have 2 free spaces. So guys, we're only 2 away from a full house because we have 2 free spaces. Thanks to you guys liking the stream. Oh wait, D-Dog says we were at 100 likes and 1 went away. Damn it. But we hit 100 likes at one point, which means you guys earned it. So I'm counting it, which means you guys get to enjoy the Bubbles animation.
Tonight's late stream, I'm going to probably be mentioning it on every stream this week. Here's the I have 2 very large bills due. But then I also have my yo, that smells really, really good. I love it.
I love the fucking animated Phil kind of looks towards the real Phil. Jesus Christ, man, it's so disturbing. But thank you for like the stream, guys. We have 2 free spaces, so we're 2 away from a full house.
Music. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to stand it. You know, because it just sounds so cheesy. I'm going to take you for a ride. Dun, 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 dun.
Mute him.
Just the weirdest music. But then I was at that same era, CVS 2 was the same. Like, for some reason, there was this one generation of Capcom fighting games that had the weirdest soundtracks. It's like 1970s music or something crazy like that. I don't know what they were thinking.
Don't do anything.
The thing was, the music basically got ingrained in everyone's brains because the game was so good that everyone heard the music so much that everyone like knew it in their heads, even though no one particularly enjoyed it. You know, it was just like ad nauseum over and over. In Street Fighter 3, I could genuinely tell you there's really good music in there. There's some really good tracks in Street Fighter 3. There's also some bad tracks, but I do feel like there's some good music in Street Fighter 3 that's catchy and interesting and good. So if you were to ask me, yeah, I would say the Street Fighter 3 soundtrack's better. Daddy says, do you think your parents watch your streams when they miss you? No. I can tell you right now, they don't watch my stuff. I've asked them so many times in the 15 years I've been a YouTuber, do you watch my stuff?
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Black Mage for the super chat. It says, I went to private Catholic school through high school. Family was poor, dude. Right. Phil was essentially a single fucking child, so he would have been spoiled a little bit by his parents to a fucking extent, for sure. And, nah. But Phil, I think this is another example. Phil went to school, and there was kids at his school who had more money than him. Therefore, even if Phil was quite well off, because there was other fucking people who are better off than him, he never thought himself as rich. Phil's mentality, even though Phil's doing quite well for himself financially every single fucking year with the fucking income he makes, he should be fucking living a very comfortable lifestyle, but he doesn't, but that's his own damn fault. But the money that Phil is making, He's also his mentality, even though he fucking brings in like $120,000 per fucking year. And that's nowadays. In the fucking past, it was more than that. Even though he's making 6 figures a year. Easily. He's always looking up in envy at those that are more successful than him, rather than looking down at the fucking millions of people he's doing better off than. He's always looking up in envy at those that have more. I have a feeling that Phil Burnell as a kid was the exact same sort of fucking person. He's never mind how much fucking he's got. All the fucking luxuries that Phil has, you know. You know, he's got a roof over his fucking head, he has fucking warm lunches, dinners, not shit, and he had both parents loving him. You know, he had all this fucking... He's a single child, so he probably would have got all these game consoles and shit. The only thing Phil was never fucking getting was that fucking special Wolverine toy. That was the one thing that was denied to him. And if Phil's like, oh, if only I was a rich person like fucking Jimmy in my fucking other class, whatever, if only I was rich like they were, I would have got that Wolverine toy, and life would have been fucking complete for me. Also, Black Mage, Prophet wanted me to show you a video. Sorry, random, I know, but Prophet asked me to show you this video. So yeah, he said if you turned up, I want to show you this. What's the easiest way to show this? Hold on. So, Black Mage, this is for you from Prophet. Give me a second here, I need to change the source for a second. Give me a second here. Sorry for random derailing, but Prophet's got me to bullying Black Mage now on his fucking behalf. This is Black Mage after 2 milligrams.
Hell no! What is your problem? You broken windows again? Oh no.
Mama,
no,
sober.
No. Oh, what the fuck is he? What is hanging out of your pocket?
My charger.
Oh my god, you have one phone. Why do you have all that crap? No, get out. I'm gonna call the cops. I'm gonna call the damn cops. Get out.
Mom.
Get out.
Well, Mom.
Anthony, you always do this. Get out.
You call the cops already, Mom?
Yes, I did. Yes. 911. Hurry up. Look
I
at
swear
you.
I'm
Look
not
at
on
you.
smoking broken windows.
Oh, yeah, look at you. Look at you. You can't even stay still. Oh, my God. Oh, hell no. You're crazy. No.
Mom,
No.
Mom, I promise, Mom. Look at my eyes. Look.
Hi.
Mom.
I'm
No.
trying to see if
She's lying. She's lying.
To come to my house right now.
I plead the fifth.
Yes,
She's lying.
He's on some drugs, so someone come quickly. He's running. Hell no.
Jesus Christ. So yeah, sorry for those random derail, but you know, I've got to... Prophet asked nicely, and I thought it's kind of funny, so why not? So yeah, that's Black Mage after 2 milligrams. Jesus Christ. Back to the bingo at hand. We're almost got a full house, we're back to the bingo.
I can tell you right now, they don't watch my stuff. I've asked them so many times in the 15 years I've been a YouTuber, do you watch my stuff? And the only stuff they ever used to watch, no exaggeration, was Poorly Cooking with the King. That was it. After I stopped making Poorly Cooking with the King, they literally never watched another video of mine. They don't, I told you, my parents don't care about video games. At all. They don't give two
But Phil, you're a variety content creator. You do more than fucking video games these days. You fucking make React content, which is so meaningful, and you have special long documentary form style, content as well. Are you telling me that they refuse to watch that as well? Well, but Ask the King. That's not video game related. That's you related. Stevie Dead is fucking going mental. His parents saw him pour baking grease down the toilet. That's a very good fucking point. That's a very good fucking point.
shits about video games. My dad doesn't play them, my mom doesn't understand them, and my whole existence for the last 15 years has been video games. They don't care. They pay no attention to them. So there you go. Shout out to Gaspavelli. Ugh, I hurt my mouth. Shout out to Gaspavelli, who re-upped their membership for 23 months. Did I get it? I got it that time. He says, hey, Phil, happy Monday. Hi for the stream. Me too. Good to see you, Gaspavelli. And 672 re-upped his membership for 26 months and says, how old were you when you found out Jesus was black? I think I was still in Catholic school. I think in defense of Catholicism, which a lot of the times people say Catholicism was always based around Europe and Europeans, I'm pretty sure I was taught in my school that Jesus was black. And it was funny because we said, why did a lot of the pictures in the books we're studying show him as white? And we were told by the teacher, a nun, because sadly, a lot of the education based around Catholicism is from Europe, and Europeans love to say everything's white, when in reality, yeah, he was from the Middle East, so he was definitely of darker skin. Maybe he wasn't pure black skin, but he could have been a darker hued skin. I mean, he's from the fucking Middle East. He's not pure, pasty white. What are you, stupid? Of course he wasn't. Why do all the pictures show him like that? Because they're idiots. They want him to look like a European white guy, which is dumb. So, yeah, Actually, I was taught that in Catholic school. You want to know why? I think because the school I went to was very multicultural. Like in my Catholic school, when I was going to school, elementary school, there were whites, there were blacks, there was Hispanic, Asian, Indians and Indian kids. Like there was all these different cultures mishmashed together. And because of that, I think that they wanted to be more realistic. They didn't want to like push a narrative that was bullshit. So they were trying to be more realistic with that stuff. So that's good.
I'm not even gonna fucking bother pausing. I'm just gonna let that sit.
B-Boy Cyclone re-upped his membership for 26 months and said, shout out to the chat in the 672 for the vibe. There you go. When is the last time I went to an arcade? Said David H. Around here, there's 2 arcades I go to every once in a while.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Black H for Super Chat. It says, I've never heard of a Catholic school teaching that. My understanding of... I mean, I'm not very too clued up in the whole fucking thing myself, but I thought basically that most religions kind of... A lot of these religions, not just Catholicism, but, in general, like, some will fucking choose and take from one another to fucking flesh out their fucking things, like, it's like the most people's depiction of God basically looks like Zeus, for example, things like that, it's kind of weird. So I don't know, but I'm not really religious, so...
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Francisco Ramos Mejia for a super chat. It says, my country enshrines Catholicism in the Constitution and I've never heard of this. I mean, I guess you didn't go to Phil Burnell's school then, so there you go. Steve is saying there's a great book about it called God by Reza Aslan. I've heard of them, yeah. I've not read the book, but I've heard of the author. But yeah, there we go. Anyway, let's just crack on to bingo. We're so close to a full house. Let's not get too distracted by, things like, God and all that shit and Jesus and what colour of skin and what he was, or I don't know.
Months and said, shout out to the chat in the 672 for the vibe. There you go. When is the last time I went to an arcade? Said David H. Around here, there's 2 arcades I go to every once in a while. Man. See, before the pandemic, my wife and I enjoyed going to some arcades. There's like one local at our local mall, and there was another one like a Dave & Buster's. And every once in a while, we would go there. And I mean, let's be honest. Are you going to play the video games there? Probably not. Everything there's like a ticket game. So we would play like fun ticket games and have fun. But when the pandemic hit, basically everything shut down for like over a year. It took forever to reopen, and since then, we just haven't really gotten back. I told my wife, hey, one of these days we should have a nice day out where we go back for the first time in ages, right? But sadly, we just haven't had opportunity. I couldn't tell you the last time we went to an arcade. I really don't even remember. The pandemic kind of screwed everything up. Local Nomad re-upped his membership for 26 months. Says, hey, Phil, what's up? These are all re-ups, by the way. That's why I'm not updating total members. These are all re-ups, so they don't count as new memberships, just so you guys know. So, guys, I think we're winding down. If you have another question for me, if not, we'll try to end the show. And, I'm going to take a quick break for the restroom and then try to jump into Street Fighter. JDTV says, arcades still exist in the U.S.? Well, there's 2 kinds of arcades. There's actual profitable big business arcades, which are usually all ticket games. Like, no exaggeration, everything's a ticket redemption game. Of course, they're not even tickets anymore. Now it's like credits on your card. It digitally stores how many of these you have or whatever. So essentially all redemption games or driving games, those kind of things. And usually they combine with bars or food to make extra money. So my local arcade at my mall is a bowling alley, an arcade, a bar, all of that together. Okay, and then there's like Dave & Buster's, which is a popular line of that. And they actually have like a big full-fledged restaurant that apparently has decent food. I don't know, I've never really eaten there, but apparently they have really good food there. Then there's retro arcades, and the retro arcades are essentially just what you would think of your old school idea of an arcade. It's mostly video games. It's a way to preserve our gaming history of what used to be back in the day, and usually they don't get tons of like traffic in regards to like, oh, people are lining up to play the game, but people will go in there and drop $20 and walk around and just play a variety of stuff just for the sake of saying that they did it, but it's not something you're gonna do all the time. You see what I'm saying? It's like maybe it's kind of like a tourist attraction, and that's about it. So. Oh yeah, David says we have a retro arcade here, $10, you stay all day. That sounds like a good deal to me. Dude, back in the day, I was paid $10 at my local, arcade to play Street Fighter. Sometimes it was 20. I mean, near the end of the time when I was playing Street Fighter, you have to drop $20 to have enough credits to play for the whole day. Okay. So guys, I think we will end the podcast here only because, like I said, number 1, I gotta use the bathroom, and number 2, I'd like to get a little bit of extra gameplay in today to do as well as we can with Blanka. So thanks for watching. For those who have supported early on here on the show today, I appreciate that. I hope you will continue to support the Street Fighter stream today as I try to level up my Blanka. Thank you all very much for watching, and great show. Nice chill vibes today. Can't wait to see how I do. Can't wait to come back tomorrow with updates on Blanka and updates on Amnesia and everything. Thanks for watching the Level 1 podcast, and I will see you all tomorrow. Cool. All right, guys. So, let's get set up here. And I am going to take a few minutes break to use the bathroom before we get started. That way I don't need to interrupt myself while we're actually playing and trying to level up with Blanka here. I'm sure it's going to be very serious business, as you know. Let's see here. And again, thank you guys. It would be great if you could support the stream today in any way. As simple as liking the stream to get our engagement up. As you can see, engagement has been kind of slowing down for Street Fighter streams. It would be great if we get 100 likes. In addition to that, any support is appreciated. It would be great to get some memberships and get to hit the tips goal, all that, all right? Let's go on break. Let's take a few minutes break for me to use the bathroom, and then I'll be back with Blanka. Be right back, everybody.
Okay, so it's 12:16 p.m. He's going to advertise as well. I want to hear crappy music.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Yeah, Phil did play crappy music. Thank you very much to Black Mitchell. Super chat says spending $20 a day in the arcade, not rich. This is back in fucking the 90s or whatever, fucking late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah, Phil is trying to use the mentality that because people are richer than him, he wasn't rich. You know, it's like Elon Musk saying he's not rich because Jeff Bezos has more than him. No, they're both rich. So yeah, it's mental, it really is. Let's just freaking fast forward. When did Phil go and break that? Was it 12:17? I wanted to kind of keep track of that, hold on. 12:16. So he went away at 12:16, okay? Let's see when he returns. Is he back yet? No. Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go. So how far?
What? He looks so...
Wow,
How could you steal my
12:31.
seat?
12:31.
Well, guys, it happened again. I was in the bathroom.
Pay your fucking rent, alright? I get it. I'd hate me too. See you, Phil. Have a good one.
Come on, play.
Well, guys,
There
it
you go.
happened again. I was in the bathroom, and Jasper Kitty stole my seat. He's in my seat right now. How could you? How could you steal my seat? How could you? He's so cute. He's got his paws on his foot. He looks so cute. Look at him. Oh, Jasper. Come on, buddy. Ah! Arr. All right, buddy. I gotta play. Get out of the way, silly. Okay. Jasper Kitty stealing my seat. What a cute guy. All right,
Shut up,
guys, it's time to
bitch.
get started. We're gonna, as I said, I want to jump quickly into training mode just for a couple of minutes. A couple things I saw, some tech that I saw some top Blanka players using that I'd like to mess around with very briefly. It will not be a long time, in a few minutes, before we jump into the ranked play. But just a little bit of practice before we begin. And then we'll jump in and hopefully get good amount of good ranked matches in. Hopefully I get a good amount of wins. We can hopefully level up my Blanka today and get him well on his way to master level. I guess we'll find out. See how it goes. Did I ever get all the achievements in a Street Fighter game? I have no idea. I usually don't pay attention to that. I mean, I'm sure there's tons of achievements in this one I haven't gotten because a lot of them are based around Battle Hub stuff or online tournaments, which I haven't done any of, you know. But usually I don't really care too much about it. Shout out to the Shin Black who just did our first super sticker of the day. A good luck, have fun super sticker. Thank you for that, Shin Black. Let's get that on the leaderboard. I have no idea what setting it is there that it says that it doesn't work. It must be something to do with my privacy settings. I have no idea what that is that pops up every time I boot the game. Okay. It's about centered, right?
DSP Gaming. Online friends, 0. Par for the course, some things never change. There is no friends for Phil Burnell, whether online or in the real world.
Alright, so here we go. Quick training with Blanka. The Blanka. The Beastie Boy. I like to call him the Beastie Boy, right? He is the Beastie Boy. I really would like to unlock all his colors in his first costume. Oh, I have them? No, I only have a few, see? We bought this one. I like the classic Blanka color for the costume. But they cost too much, you know? I'd probably end up having to buy more coins to get all the colors. It sucks that there doesn't seem to be a way to just earn them, right? By playing the game. Why the hell is he still jumping? Stop fucking jumping, idiot. Alright. Let's do a little bit of tech practice here. So...
He's not recording yet. We're still playing Bingo. The game is still
He's
live.
crouching. Okay.
We need 2
That
more.
doesn't work. Okay, meter burn version will. Alright. You can't 2-in-1 off of jab. It's a good attack, but you can't 2-in-1 off of it. You can't 2-in-1 off of standing short, though. So a lot of people are doing that, the double Blanka ball. Seems to be good because if they block it, if they block it like this, hold on. That's what I'm trying to do it fast. If it hits, it's a 2-hit knockdown. Now you're at advantage. If they block you, okay. Basically now you have advantage to throw, or you could do your hit string into light. I don't think you can combo after it though, right? No, you can't recover enough in time to combo after. No, you're okay. Just wanted to double check that. See, after that they block it, you can immediately go into your hit string, and you can try to mix up again. Okay.
Oh, hurry up.
So there's something that I saw them doing. What was it? I'm trying to think. Okay. So let's do...
Come on.
I want to do 2-in-1 into the super, but I'm going to try something different after the super. Okay? I saw them doing that, and it worked. Like, basically, they would do drive rush into that, and it comboed after the super, but you need to know the exact timing to do it. Yeah, see? See how good that was? That was pretty darn good. And then after that, now you have the Blanka charge. So now you can do Blanka balls and stuff. And get the extra hits. Oh, it ran out. Okay. Oh, see? I think you need the right distance to get it to work. It's a tricky thing that I saw the top Blanka doing. He would combo into electricity and then do that drive rush. And then after that, he would do like a ball, and it would become a big combo. It doesn't work as well. Okay. Do 2-in-1 there. There's something else I want to try too.
For fuck's sake. Come on. I'm low 1.5.
Typical combo, or I could throw out the Blanka Chan. But the other, what was the other thing he was doing? He was doing extra electricity, if I remember correctly. So it doesn't work. Hold on. It only works. Okay, not off of a. Okay. Level 1 super. He was doing level 1 super there. Let's see. I think you can do it if you time it right. A little early. Yeah, I don't want that. Was it meter burn, maybe? Maybe it was meter burn. That definitely works with the meter burn, but I swear he did it without the meter burn. It does work. Okay. It has to be off the roundhouse. So if I do my standard dash cancel, I just gotta do it right after that. Okay. Corner only. Good combo though. Good corner combo there. See, that's a good combo in the corner to ground them. It's not 2-in-1. Oh. It doesn't 2-in-1. It's 2-in-1's off a jab. Oh. I see. Okay, now see, I'm learning. That's too far. You gotta be basically just gotta do jab. Okay, so now let's try super and see what I can do after that. 2-in-1. Okay, hold on. See, and it creates a corner mix up after that. Okay, so I learned a couple things. Basically, during my normal dash cancel combo, if I'm in the corner, I can add an extra electricity and then a level 1. And it extends the combo with an extra hit.
Finish it.
I've also learned that in the corner, this is a good hit string that people do. That's the after drive rush everyone is doing with Blanka is the kicks. And after that, you do a safe hit string.
Oh, for God's sake.
See, you can do that too to mix up. You can do either one. You can do jab or you can do low medium kick.
I really thought Phil would say it's wrong at some point here in this training mode.
Oh, you just keep doing medium. Never mind, forget the jab. I'm just going to always do the low medium kick because then it's the same. Yeah, it's exactly the same. So I'm going to do medium, dash cancel, medium knees into medium kick. And then if they block it, now you have some options. You can hop, you can try to just walk up and throw, or you can try another hit string, right? If it hits, now you got a corner combo to lead into a big juggle in the corner, and then you can throw a Blanka Chan and try to mix up. Okay. All right. I think I learned some stuff. And of course, as Game Checker had said, when you're in the corner, a good option is to try to jump out and capture them in the corner. But if they block that, you're always on plus. So you're basically in advantage if they block that meter burn Blanka ball. So now you can throw after it, you can do a hit string after it, you can kick and hop after it. You got a lot of options after that. Some people have done that ball and immediately go into drive rush, and people fall for it. They get wall bound. So, all right. Some things to try today, I think. Some things to try today, and we'll see how they work out. All right. Cool. Charles, you're absolutely right. Corner tech is incredibly important in this game. Corner tech is key in this game. It's all about getting someone in the corner and just mixing them up to finish them. Absolutely right. All right. I think, let's see here. Do you want to go with this costume? Let's go with this costume again. Title settings. We haven't changed my titles in a while. How are we doing with Blanka specific titles? Going wild. We're going to be going wild. Or jungle moves. We'll do jungle moves. I like the electricity. I didn't see that effect. Oh, where's the electricity? I thought there's an electricity effect. There it is. That's what I want, of course. Green there, that's perfect. That's what we'll go with there. All right. All right, guys, here we go. 3-star diamond, baby. And again, guys, if you could support the stream today in any way, we greatly appreciate it. As simple as liking the stream helps, but other things like super chats, memberships, gift memberships, and tips, all appreciated. All right, guys, we start off today against...
He is now recording for YouTube, and that will be the end of Bingo. Sadly, we could not get a full house. If we tick off that and that, it's symmetrical. So we had 2 free spaces, we've used up 2 free spaces, but yeah, if I take a symmetry, I just thought I'd tick off those things. Sadly, 23, I had a feeling it'd be close. I had a feeling it would be a fucking close run thing, but we got a free space because of the snorts, and thanks to you guys liking the stream. Sadly, Phil didn't touch his eye, and it's something he hasn't done lately in the last couple of streams, I think, so maybe it was a very temporary kind of tick he had where he messed about with his eye. If we get it again in the card and he doesn't do it, I might remove it. For now, I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, sound good though is something Phil is prone to saying a lot, so it's kind of strange I didn't have him. But very close anyway. Tomorrow I'll be back for some more bingo antics, and I'll have Alt Insider's going to join me, I believe. He said earlier on anyway, he was up for a Tuesday stream, so Alt Insider should be joining me tomorrow. So that'll increase the average age by several hundred, but you know, as what it is, it's always a good time having Alt on and getting his aged wisdom. And before we end things, I'll get the Otters. It's actually feeding time. I went right to the Otter stream when it's fucking time for him to get fed. That's so fucking cute. Jesus, right. I promised Otters before we ended, of course. You know, I mean, I was going to do it earlier on, and I think I missed my chance to. I felt bad because people were requesting the Otters because Phil was pissing them off too much. And apparently Phil's not having a great night so far. He's going by his chat anyway. If we go back to his chat here, you know, yeah, some people are kind of laughing at Phil, I guess. There's a whole lot of laugh emojis going on right now. We could refresh the stream and see what's happening with him if we want.
Juggle, and during the juggle, I fell, but then he did a wall bounce, and it hit me as if I was standing when I wasn't, because I was still being juggled. Yeah, it hit me, so I guess it comboed the wall bounce and created a wall bounce. It feels like that shouldn't happen. It feels like when you're being juggled...
So Phil just lost that one. Phil lost that match. I think I want to rewind it just to see how he lost. Here we go.
Don't agree with the jab hitting you there. Well, I'm fucked now. That's it. I guess, because I wanted to get out of the corner, if I tried to parry, I guarantee you he would have thrown me. So now I'm fucked. Because I'm stuck in the corner, I'm going to lose. You tell me what that even was. He did a hit string after the level 3 super that led to a guaranteed wall bounce. I couldn't get out of it. What was that?
That was him kicking your ass. Holy shit, man. That's a very solid Jamie. That's a 4-star Jamie. And they are very close to winning, you know, to getting master with that, I guess. You know what I mean? They're not far away, but that was a very strong Jamie.
I have no idea. I've never even seen that before. A guaranteed wall bounce after that. I like, okay. I don't know if I could have even gotten out of that. I had a tiny little bit of drive meter, so I don't know if I could have gotten out of it or not. By the way, he didn't do a rematch, so we didn't actually finish our set. That's nice. Yeah.
Maybe enough back in time or something. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Well, looks like he's going to have a sort of stream. Feel free to check out some more. I don't know who's live right now in restream or whatever, but I mean, it could be worth watching Phil's saltiness, you know, or maybe even a compilation afterwards, you know. So There could be a lot of salt to be gained from tonight's antics. I'll be back tomorrow for some more bingo antics, and as I said earlier on, Alt Insider will be joining me tomorrow for some more bingo fun games. I'm going to end things, so I always end things by playing Pixar animations, the story is PIG contributions. So I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Monday, however to spend it, and I'll catch you all on tomorrow for some more robust bingo antics. But until then, have a good one, and I'll catch you all later. Peace out.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky. And you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Free. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that in an instant.